Hello everyone, TransportEnthusiast here and welcome back to Omsi 2 Addon London. Tonight we are in the brand new Enviro 400 MMC London spec that was just released today, and here it is, a 10.3 meter Enviro 400 MMC by ADL, and it's in the Go Ahead London livery that comes with the update. And today, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set up the power blind. So a few people have been having issues setting the blinds up, so luckily I will be able to show you how to do that, and then we'll be on our way. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing we want to do is get into our bus, as you can see here. First of all, welcome to Focus 16 South Coast Transport 2021. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are we all today? Hope we're all good. So the first thing we want to do is we want to start up our bus, fairly standard. I'm just going to set up my steering wheel first because I hate it being this low. Yep, perfecto. So then what we need to do is we have to wait 10 seconds for the bus. So basically, once your bus starts up, you need to wait 10 seconds for the electrics to go on, and then we need to put in our route information into the Wayfarer. I just need to pull out here the driver pin and so forth. So just give me 2 minutes. I mean 2 seconds. I have it downloaded here on my phone. Just gonna find it. So what we want to do is we want to go here into turn on battery, driver number. So where's driver number? Where does this go? So we press enter to sign in, as you can see here, and then we can insert the driver number. So I will reply to the live chat. I'm just going to go through this. I'm not going to be looking at the live chat for the next 3 minutes while I show you how to set this up. But once I set this up, I'll attend to the live chat and reply to everything. So what we want to do is we want to put in our driver ID, which is always 54 31 13 4. No, sorry, that's wrong. So if you do something wrong, you just do this. So it's 54 31 13 4. Enter. Perfect. Then we put in our pin, which is 2361. And then your garage ID is basically any number between 1 and 3. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to put in 1. Then what we need to do is we need to put in our so again, check bus, you can just put in enter it, that's fine. Operator no, again any number between 1 and 3, doesn't matter. Duty no, that's again any number between 1 and 3, I think. Yes. And then for the route, you just want to use these arrows here. So again, I'll look at the live channel in just 2 minutes. You want to use these arrows here, I think. Now what do we want to use for the route? No, so that was wrong. Let me go back. Oh, I've messed this up. So let me look at the live chat for a second. I love the blind on the Enviro 400. Okay, so where is it? Oh yeah, if you click here, ETM successful. Okay, sign on separately. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to set up a route on this yoke here, which is the Mobitech. So the way we do this is, why is this blank? Yeah, I apologize about this. I have the manual here, but I think I messed this up. So let me just restart this. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. Something went wrong here. I'm going to end the journey and restart this. Yes, end journey. So then what we want to do is we want to click enter. We want to put in our route. So for the route, what are we doing for the route? Okay, let me just look at the live chat for a second. Okay, that's right. Hello, welcome to stream. Zach, hello. Greenville, hello. Welcome. Ernie Reacts. Oh, I thought you were doing Gainsborough. I was, but this came out, so Gainsborough's for tomorrow. South no comes with the bus. Oh, that's sick. Brendan, hello, welcome. And if you try a Powerbline mod, this is, yeah, I'm off for the bus. Hey, Transport, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Daniel, hello, welcome. How are you? Good to see you here. Need a hand? Yeah, I messed up the thing because so if you go to route here, what do we do? Let me just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off the bus and then I'm going to restart it. Sorry about that. Basically, everything was correct, but I messed up the route. So what we're going to do here is, if you look at route, so route, use the arrow keys. Yeah, there we go. So you press enter to sign in. So we put in a driver number. So our driver number is 54 31 13, and then it is 4. So that's that, and then the pin is 2361. So it's always the same thing. Driver number and the pin is always the same. Garage ID is any number between 1 and 3. So then for our bus, we can put in any number between 1 and 3. So I'm just going to put in 1. Okay, and then operator duty, any number between 1 and 3. Going to put in 1 again, easiest to remember. For duty, it says here, what do we put for duty? Any number between 1 and 3. Going to put in 1. And then for our route, we need to use the arrow keys. So for route, use the arrow keys, 0, 1. Okay, so it says here, for the route, use the arrow keys, 0 or 1 on the number pad, or plus cycle through, then press enter. Okay, so why is this not moving? That's very strange. Something's not right here. There's something not right. Simon Cannon, hello, welcome to stream. Vasil, welcome to the stream. How are you all today? We do American Truck Simulator 2. I don't have an American Truck Simulator, but I already have an ETS2 VC Omsi 2 video. That's out somewhere on the channel. I'll send you the link later. Type the route number in. Oh, I have to type it in. Okay, I thought I had to put it in. So the route number is, we're doing the 68 first. That's not working. It says here to use the plus sign. It was working earlier today. I don't know what's wrong with this now. Before we use the arrow keys, that's what I'm doing. But that's not doing anything. Or the cycle through, then press enter. That's, yeah, okay. I don't know what's up here. It's not liking something, so I'm just gonna click enter, and then our trip now is, I'm just gonna put in 1. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry about that, that's a bit of a disaster. I don't know what's gone here. Something's gone wrong. What route are we doing? We're doing the 68 as requested, and then we're doing the, after that we are doing the 45. So doing the 68 and 45. I think both of these routes have got Enviro 400 MMC allocations. I'm going to do some depot runs in between. Mumford, just click it. Thanks, yeah. Okay, so then what we need to do is we need to go into our Mobitech. So this is where we set up the actual route. So, actually, yeah, now. What we want to do is destination. How does this thing work? Very strange. Yeah, it is very strange indeed. So then what we want to do is we want to set up a route on the Mobitech, but I was actually looking at this earlier. So destination, is it 1? No, it's not 1. Ah, there we go. So now we want, this is what you do for the destination. You click through here. We have go ahead. So we click tick here. Tick. Please wait. Sending destinations. There you go. Okay, so now we're just waiting for that to set up. So then once we have go ahead, what we want to do is we want to set up our route. So we're gonna flick through here, I think. Yeah. Why is this not working? Has this bus got a mind of its own? Transport the iBus announcement system. It worked for me. Be right back. No worries, no worries. Lol. Transport past the up hours. Yes, that's what I'm doing. And I think Omsi 2 is crashed. So just give me 1 moment. Yeah, there we go. Perfecto. Okay, I don't know why it's loading me out here. Perfect. So if you click the route hours up now, it should work, but it's not. Ah, there we go. That's correct, it is go ahead. Okay, so we put in this, go ahead. We press tick once. No, so we tick it once. I think what we do is we click. This is a very strange bus. Oh, that's why I have the wrong half set up. Thank you very much. Sorry folks, now I realize why this is not working. I have the wrong half set up. And oh, okay. Yeah, it's the wrong half. I just realized now. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. I thought it overrid it, but it didn't. So folks, I apologize about this. It is the wrong half. Yeah, as you can see here, I apologize about that. It's the wrong half. For anyone that's watching on replay, I'll have the timestamps in, so I'm literally going to write at the very start, skip this, I'm a Muppet, and then we're going to go to the proper one. So yeah, that's why it's not working. Got it. Omsi 2 is it's just frozen. Be back in 2 minutes. Don't worry, not to worry. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to close this bus, and when you're loading in the 400 MMC, make sure to choose the smart blinds, because I didn't do that, and you can see now I am paying the price. So I'm going to load in the bus again. So the good thing about this is you still have the London half, because if you're using the regional spec, you can still use the London half, and that means that you can do the AI routes, because I don't think the AI routes are included in the smart blinds. Massive thanks to Romford and Brendan Cross for helping me out here. Respawn the bus then, yes. Yeah, that was the issue. I chose the wrong half, SMH. This is embarrassing. And it's just as embarrassing as my typos. There is no AI bus for the London MMC. Yeah, that's what I noticed. So does this actually work as an AI? Because apparently the AI routes aren't there, so you can't really use it as an AI anyway. So we're going to go here to go ahead. As you can see, it says exterior only. So that's why in the inside seats, they are They're not the actual proper ones. So here you can see, make sure you don't choose this. This is what I chose. You actually want London Smart Blinds. Load that in, load that in. Let's go. I can live mod. I'm afraid at the moment, right, due to the fact that we have so many mods, we're not looking for mods at the moment. But once any positions open up, I will be taking new mods in. So, but for the time being, I'm afraid we're not looking for more mods. I wanted to put those in the AI list alongside the other LEDs, but it appears I can't. Oh, that's a shame. I have a feeling some people were saying this 400 MC is very rushed, and I don't know. I have a sense that it is a bit rushed because there is a typo in the annually, and also the seats are not the right livery. But anyway, so what we want to do first of all is we're going to set up our timetable, because I'm pretty sure the announcements are linked to the timetable. So we're going to do a 68, and we're choosing a one that's going to give us enough time to get to know with this one. So then what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is start up your bus. I'm going to start it up twice. You need to wait 10 seconds for this thing to start up. So while that's taking place, I'm just going to lift up our cab like so. Can you do this on X68? We're doing the 68 and 45 because we did the X68 yesterday. We can do the X68 with this at some point. You legend. Thanks. Not really. I messed this up so badly. So now what we want to do is we want to click enter. Then we want to put in our driver ID. So our driver ID, it's in the manual for the Wayfarer. I'll put it in the description so you can find it there. So basically, our driver ID is a bunch of random numbers. Not the easiest to remember, but it's 54, 31, 13. And then 4, and you click enter. The pin is 2361, remember that. And then garage ID, any number between 1 and 3. That's perfect. So then you should click 1 for this, yes. Operator, any number between 1 and 3. Duty, no, any number between 1 and 3. And then the route, we use the arrows to select the route. So we are doing the 68, so we're going to click enter. And then our trip, no. I think we use the arrows again. Do we? Oh no, we just put in any random number. So once that's ready, we need to set up on the Mobitech. Now, can we see the interior dot matrix display when you start up the route? No worries, absolutely. Just remind me extra because I'll probably forget. And I was also meant to send the settings to the Norfolk buses, but I completely forgot that as well. So then the next thing we need to do is we need to set it up on the Mobitech. This is your ICU. So what we want to do is we want to click these arrows, I think. Maybe we have to click the tick once, yeah. So you click the tick once, and then you're going to look for the route. So we're doing the 68. Once we find the 68, we click this. But our destination is actually 1. No, it's not. We are going to Aldwych. Okay, this is set. The destinations are set up in a different way than the other one. Where's Aldwych? Why is Aldwych not showing up? Are you joking me? Okay, Aldwych is not there for some reason, so we're just gonna put on Russell Square. I don't know why Aldwych is not there. There you go. That should be set up now. Okay, so that's ready to go. So let's take a look at the outside, and our blind should be rolling. So I apologize about that, but that's how you set it up. So it's not too difficult once you have the right half in. So then we're just going to wait for Omsi 2 to respond. It likes to be a bit buggy. And if you take a look here, wow, the blinds are already done. So they're going to start rolling there. So this is going to go to Russell Square. Then the next thing we need to do is we need to set up our ICU. So for our ICU, for garage again, it's the same number you put it into this yoke here. So if you put in 1 in the Wayfarer, you put in 1. So just remember what number you put in. That's why I put in 1, because 1's the easiest to remember. And then your route, you just click here. Our route is 06800. No, that's 800. Click enter. Then your operator now is the same thing you put into the Wayfarer, which was 1. Our trip now is, now this is the route now, so I think it's it's not 01, it's not 02, I'm going to say it's 03. Yeah, destination 3. So your trip now is your destination number here. So our destination number is 3, so it's 3.
Norwood bus garage.
Right, that doesn't sound, yes, there you go. So then we have to choose a route variant. So then what we do is we go into route variant, and you click Aldwych, and there it is, it's set up, ready to go. And now it's going to start rolling. So that's how you set up the ICU. Hope that was helpful. I'll timestamp it properly in the after the stream ends for those who are watching on replay. Now let's get out of here. So the plan for today is we're driving this on the 68 as requested on the Discord, and then we're doing the 45. So basically the way we're going to do it is we're going to do dead to West Norwood, do a 68, then dead to Elephant Castle to a 45, and then dead back to the garage. So it'll be about a 2-hour stream, shorter than usual. No, that's Camberwell garage. Yes, it is, exactly. Where is this? West Norwood. This is Camberwell garage. So this is Go Ahead London's Camberwell garage. Actually, let me just turn off display capture because you can see all this other crap, all these other overlays that you don't need to see. There we go. So This bus looks beautiful. It is. It's very nice. I quite like the 400 MMC. It's one of my favorite buses to drive. A few people were saying that they really liked the bus in the comments, so yeah. It's a beauty. And yeah, we're ready to go. FSK, hello, welcome to stream. How are you today? I mean, they rushed it and it came out unexpected. There's a lot of typos and bugs. Yes, there is. That's one thing I'm not quite sure. Why did they, I'm not sure why they rushed it that much, because no one was expecting it to come out today. So they could have probably slowed it down a bit. And the other thing is, I'm wondering if they're going to add in the seats, because that's another thing. It says exterior only there, so it's fair enough, you know. You're not expecting there to be the interior. But at the same time, it would have been nice to have, but yeah. The impression a lot of people have, including myself, is this is very rushed. Thank you, N0SCD. Glad it helped, and massive thanks to Brandon and Ron for to actually help me set it up, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have noticed I had the wrong hot file set in. So I apologize about the start, but that's how you set it up. Once you have the right hot file, and it's actually not too bad. I'm just going to turn on my Omsi 2 settings, because I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of an issue with all the traffic. One thing I've noticed is this bus actually, at least it runs better. It runs better than the whatchamacallit, it runs better than the other 400 MMC. So I find that the regional 400 MMC is a lot laggy, but I think the reason why this one's not so laggy is because it has the mirrors rather than the mirrorless. I don't know why it doesn't have the mirrorless. I prefer the mirrorless, but it does run better. In Brixton, the FPS is like 2 FPS higher than what the other variant. Daniel, hello, welcome to stream. Daniel, you can find it in the what do you call it? I completely forgot the name of it. You can find it in your depot. It's called London Smart Blind. It comes automatically with the update. And we'll say if the IBIS works. Oh yes. Oh, that's you. Sorry, I didn't recognize. Now I know who you are from the Discord, so I'll show you now. Okay, I'm not sure why your ICU shows the time now though, instead of the other thing, because we did set it up correctly. So that is strange. I don't know what's up with our ICU, because we set it up correctly. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe once we get to the stop, it will trigger. I'll test the announcements when we get to the depot, because I don't know what's going on there. Once we get to the, once we get to what you call the place, West Norwood. Perry.face said, hello, welcome to stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Is 468 on the hop for this bus? I don't know. I'll check for you at the when we're doing the 45. I don't think so. I think the only routes that are on the half are the ones that are included at the moment. So it's only the 16 drivable routes that are included with Addon London. One thing to notice is actually the 415. It only has 2 destinations. So it doesn't have Old Kent Road Tesco. It only has Tulse Hill and Bricklayers Arms. So that's another thing that concerns me, because they haven't added in the destinations that are most likely going to get added into Addon London in the future update. So what that potentially means is that they will have to update this again. But to be honest, I don't think this is quite a finished product just yet. So no mirrorless. Yeah, it's not mirrorless. I'm guessing this is the True to Life London spec, maybe. How do you find the garage ID for the bus? It's any number between 1 and 3. Any number. So there's no particular number. So for the garage ID, operator number, and there's one other thing. I can't remember the other thing, but the garage ID and the operator ID is any number you want between 1 and 3. I just suggest using number 1 because that's the easiest to remember. The IBIS does that IRL. Oh, does it? So how do I get it clickable? Do you know, Brandon? Out of curiosity. Ethan, hello, welcome to stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Press the button immediate in of the arrows. What button? I don't know what button you're talking about. Does this modern map take a while to load? It's longer than the other UK maps, but it takes less time to load than London. For me, London takes the most time to load. No advertising. What did you say? I didn't even see the message. Hello. Is this Addon London? Yes, it is. This is Addon London. And now we're driving dead to West Norwood, and we're going to be doing the 68. Afterwards, we will be driving the 45, and then we're going to be going back to Camberwell. And this is the brand new London Spec 400 MMC that hit us by surprise tonight, early this morning. For some reason, Aldwych is not on the ICU as well. I don't know why. So it's showing Russell Square. Hopefully, people will get on. The white button in the middle at the white button in the middle at the bottom. Okay, I'll take a look at it once we get to the garage, so I don't get distracted and end up driving into someone's front yard. One thing to notice is that there's only one length, so this version here is a 10.3 meter Voith. This is the only London spec version. All the other length variants for the bus are not London spec, so the only London spec is the 10.3 meter Voith. There's no ZF and there's no Scania, obviously. It's not hard. Yeah, it's actually fairly easy to set up. It's not as easy to set up as the ones that are with Addon London. There is a bit more to it, but at the same time, you know, it's not the worst. It's not overly complicated. I think the Solaris or Bruno that comes with the PL pack is actually a bigger pain to set up. Okay. What's this, Colonel? Hello, welcome to stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. But the bot system, when I type everything in and does not show the timetable on all the stops and the announcements. Yeah, I haven't actually tried it myself yet, because I only had a quick chance to record and I didn't really have too much time to look into it. Yeah, you have to press a button in the middle. People tell me you have to press a white button in the middle. So I think it's this button we have to press, but that's not doing anything. So yeah, the white button. Oh, this button. There you go. Figured it out. So that's how you do it. So in order to get your thing here, you have to press the white button in the middle. So I'll try the announcements once we get to the West Norwood, which will be in about 10 minutes. And then I'll try all the announcements for you right. I'm just gonna call you right because the start of your the first part of the username is too much of a mouthful. Wow, 27 people watching. Yeah, it's mad. Didn't expect there to be this many people watching. It's more than we had for Addon London's release. So welcome to all the new members. Hope you subscribe if you enjoy this content. And yeah, no worries. I'll just try the announcements for you there quickly now at this while we're stopped at the traffic light. So we're gonna stop here and I'll play the announcements for you. So to get the ICU, to get the announcements working, I'm just gonna turn on display capture so you can see my mouse. You click here, and then if you click here, we can play the announcements.
This bus terminates here. Please take all your belongings with you. This bus is on direction.
So they all seem to work.
Please listen.
Okay, yeah, so they seem to be working. I reckon if the first two work, the probability is that most of them work. So yeah, as you can see there, they're working. How do you get your bus not to jump all the time? Basically, it's down to settings. So first of all, you need to make sure that your CPU meets at least the minimum requirements. So generally, you want a quad-core CPU with at least 2.8 gigahertz power or speed. And then once you have those two requirements, you should be able to run it fine. But basically, you want to have your AI traffic to about 100. Anything over 100, especially in London, will kind of cause a bit of lag. And the other thing is that you want to let me think, what's the other one? Oh, the other thing you want to do is you want to turn down the size for reflections, because reflections also cause a lot of lag. And it's you might want to turn down your scheduled buses. So the things that cause the most lag on Omsi 2 are AI traffic and scheduled buses. So if you're having issues, just turn down your AI traffic. Hello, Facet, you need a yes or no to what was your question? Yeah, announcements are a bit buggy. So I think this is a bit of a buggy release. It has been a bit rushed, so there are a few stuff missing. And most likely we will get the street light London Spec out very soon as well, because Studio Polygon obviously make both of these buses. Although River Sadle works on the light and Enviro works on the 400 MMC. But the fact of the matter is, since they have both the same studio, we can expect that the light is not too far away. What's the driver ID? 543113 Yes, that's it. Exactly. I might pin that as a comment, so let me just pin that for people who think, yeah, when that's correct. Can I pin this? Actually, I'm not going to pin that in the live chat because might block other stuff in. In your 415, I didn't hear 415 to Bricklayer's Arm. Yes, extra. I think the reason for that is because I basically didn't have much time to set it up. I only had like half an hour to record the video. I didn't actually have too much time to fix it, so I'm not sure if the route announcements work or not. So I'm going to test this now again and see. Hopefully they should work because the ICU's there, but we never know. Yeah, it is. Focus, they're allowed to say it if it is censored like with stars. Yeah, exactly. Cursing is allowed as long as it's censored with stars. My smart and taking a while reload, been watching for 10 minutes. Why ain't it working? Can you send a log file? Do you have a log? Ethan, I'm not sure if you're in the Discord, but if you're in the Discord, if you can send me your log file, I can take a look, and there might be some error that's occurring. There might be something that's missing, or something that's some texture issue. So if you send me your log file, I can see what the cause of the issue is. Hope that helps. But yeah, cab-wise, the cab's exactly the same as the regional spec, I'm pretty sure. And yeah. So I wonder if Studio Polygon has left it for repainters to repaint the London spec with the interiors. One thing people have pointed out is that the templates are actually missing. So with the new update, the repaint templates have actually disappeared. So I'm not quite sure how people are going to be able to repaint the buses now, since the templates are gone. Ollie, no need to... Oh, Ollie, are you here? Sorry, I completely missed you. Welcome to the stream, Ollie. Glad to see you here. What was it? Duichi? I think I'm missing a word, but that's two words out of the three words in how are you in Welsh, isn't it? I am using map tool. Yes, but I mean the log file will show if there's a texture issue, because sometimes it may be due to a corruption in the Omsi2 folder or something like that. Isn't in Discord. That's a bit of an issue. I'm not here because I'm not really on Facebook. I actually have a Facebook profile for the channel. I don't actually use it. The only reason I have it is just because a lot of Omsi2 mods and Omsi2 news devs are done on Facebook, so I use that account to just to keep an eye on what's happening in the Omsi world. Oh yeah, Ethan, since Brennan's a mod, he'll be able to view the deleted message and be able to see what you said there. I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure. I guess that's not really self-advertising because it's asking for help, but Brendan is a mod, so he'll be able to view the deleted message. Oh, the templates are still there. Okay, because I saw some people were saying the templates are missing, but they must have moved them. That's probably it. They've probably moved them in a different folder. Why is everyone a mod? I want to be a mod. Yeah, basically because I had a policy where everyone that asked to be mod and was on the stream for a while, I added them as mod. But since you have so many mods, I've just stopped adding new mods in because there's just no point because you have enough mods. Don't want there to be too many mods. So basically, once you're looking for mods again, I'll let you know, and you can be mods again. I can add in new mods. I mean. Why does it keep telling me that it is automatically held for review for Altam? Because YouTube has a AI that kind of automatically tests words. Sometimes if something's considered self-promotion, if you have something like "come join my live," that will always get held for review because YouTube might consider that self-promotion. So basically, anything that YouTube will consider self-promotion or includes cursing automatically gets held for review. That's why. So the YouTube API is actually quite smart. Just name templates. I'm going to live tonight. I might live this bus another day. Ah, nice. Have you got this bus yourself, Daniel? The 400 MMC, because I don't think I've seen you drive it before. So if anyone has done the 68 with the 400 MMC, can you tell me if Aldwych is on the blinds? Because I couldn't find it. I'm going to be mad right now with this London spec. How come N0SCD? What's wrong with it? Have you got dual door, a single door Enviro 200? It was Hong Kong one, but it's updated. Do you know? Okay, I have no idea because I don't drive any of the Hong Kong buses, and I know there's some issues trying to play them on UK maps because they're scripted completely differently. So I wouldn't be able to help you on that front, I'm afraid. I have absolutely no knowledge when it comes to the HK buses. Ah, you do. Ah, coolio. Guessing it's not your favorite bus to drive. Oh, it's not advertisement, but I think Brendan can see the message. Just leave the message there. I'll let Brendan watch it. So now we'll see if the route announcements work. Hopefully they do. Yeah, he's not self-advertising. He's just asking for help on the live. But I think Brendan must probably seen it. I don't know. Hey Transport, so I am happy as the first bus contract has been confirmed. Oh nice, what's this bus contract from? I'm not gonna click the link now because it's gonna kick me out of the live chat, and then I'll miss a bunch of stuff. So if you want to tell me, be handy. And your route number should just be 68. Ah yes, but I have to put it yeah, because the route number is there, but I couldn't find Aldwych. Like West Norwood's there, Russell Square's there, but the other stuff isn't. I love the way how the 68, the blinds lit up, but then the destination isn't. Looks rather inconsistent. I'm guessing this is a bug. Just the bus has been a bit too rushed. Do it now. I hate Tulse Hill. There's a back of loads. Yeah. No, the worst is West Norwood. West Norwood is the worst because what happens there is, for some reason, the cars just circle West Norwood all day. So it's a massive bottleneck. What is this Muppet doing? I love it saying it's playing the reverse sound. It's not actually reversing. Yeah. I agree. There's some bottlenecks, and this is one of them. For some reason, the cars stop here, and it's a bloody nuisance. Forward focus. You definitely need to focus more, that's for sure. Okay, I think I need to, I think the bus now, I need to restart the engine because look at it, it's not going past 10 kilometers an hour. There's also a bug with this bus where sometimes when the engine's on, it doesn't go past 5 kilometers an hour. So it's quite buggy. It's quite buggy. Is there Houston on the blinds? Yes, there is. There's Houston on the blind. And X68 is part of the 68 route on the blinds. Welcome back, Ollie. Welcome back. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Did you see my comment about the contract? Yes, I did, but I couldn't click on the link because if I click on the link, then it's going to take me a while to get back onto this chat. But so, what new buses are coming to your town? If any the secret. So people were saying that they didn't include the route, they didn't include the operator liveries, but they have, because there's the go-ahead livery. The only thing is, I don't think I saw a Bellio there. A Reva's there, Stagecoach there, but I'm not sure if a Bellio's there. Oh gosh, chaos. Yes, it is. Well, it is rush hour. It's 8 o'clock in the morning in game, so yeah. And they only have 77 cars. And they have 100 cars at 64%. So there should only be 64 cars on the road. Well, this bus is blocking the race, so the other cars can't come through. So look at. We'll break some rules. Ah, there's our colleague. There's the inferior bus ahead. Yeah, go on. I know what you're thinking exactly. Don't worry. I know what you AI is like. You have no respect for the rules of the road. You can't be disappointed if your expectations for the AI are low. Yeah, so there might be heavy traffic when you come out of West Norwood, so I apologize in advance for that. Funny how West Norwood is the biggest bottleneck in the game. Whoa. The brakes on this are also a bit trash. First bus, I don't know if it's part of first buses of Somerset operations or first. Oh, yeah, first is making a comeback into. Where were you again? Was it. I can't remember the name, but yeah, I heard they're making a comeback. So yeah. I know they left in 2015, but now they're back. They're back. Never gone for long. It's not letting me enter the pin for MDT. The pin doesn't go in the MDT, the pin goes into the Wayfarer. So the first thing you need to do when you start up the bus is make sure first of all you have the London Smart Blinds HOF selected. If you have the London HOF selected, it won't work. So you need the London Smart Blinds HOF, and then what you need to do is you need to enter in the driver ID. So you click enter on the Wayfarer, then you enter in the driver ID followed by the driver pin followed by the depot number. And then you enter the route in the Mobitech, and then finally set it up in the ICU. It's actually a bit of a nuisance because on the London buses you only have to set up on the ICU. Here you have to set up on 3 different displays, so it's a bit over the top if you ask me. It's a bit extra. Transport, do you know I'm in a group go ahead group in Omsi? Oh, are you? Didn't know that. Is that a Facebook group? Because I don't really go on Facebook, so I'm not aware of these. What's it like, that group? When will they make a hybrid version? This is the thing, people were saying that apparently they can't wait for the E400H to come out, but I didn't even think one was in development. Someone said apparently they're having issues getting references and models and sounds. I know they said when this was released last year that the hybrid version will be made in version 1.1, but I thought that got cancelled. So let's see if anyone will get on our bus. Or not, maybe we have to set up the route again. Because it's showing Russell Square, it's not showing the right thing. But let's fast forward time. How much time do we have? We have... Will this show me our... Oh, 2 minutes. We have exactly 2 minutes till we're meant to leave. And they're not getting on. So there's something wrong with the setup I have. Destination. I don't know why Aldwych is not there. It's very strange. Close station, Euston. So there's West Norwood. Where's Aldwych? I guess I just put on X68 to Aldwych while we really mean Aldwych. Yeah, hopefully that works. Yeah, because I reckon they'll all try to get on anyway. It's a bit confusing. I don't know why it's not working properly, but it's just not.
The next bus stop is closed.
So we have to put in the trip note here. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they'll get on now. Yeah, so as you can see, this MMC is very bugged. It's missing Aldwych on the ICU. But yeah, look, very rush release. What can I say? It's because you have Russell Square instead of Houston. Euston's for the 59. It says 59 to Euston. It's meant to be Aldwych. It's just not there. Plymouth one with. Oh yeah, it was Plymouth. I was gonna say Plymouth, but I wasn't sure if that's true. E400H, not MMCH. I am not sure actually. I'm not. That's. I'm thinking when they say E400H, they mean this. Oh yeah, it's probably an E400H, probably. Hopefully they make like 61 12 plates. Are those the London spec? Are those the city spec? I selected the Powerblinds off, but still won't let me enter the driver ID. What do you mean it won't let you enter the driver ID? Enter the driver ID here. The driver ID doesn't go in there. The driver ID is just 1. It should, yeah, I think the driver ID is 1. So yeah, please ignore this. Actually, we might do the X68. Oh no, we'll just do a 68 with that on it, on display. I don't think the route announcements work though, as you can see. So it says 68 to Russell Square. Yeah, the Aldwych is just not in the ICU for the 68. I think that's a bug. I think they forgot to add it in, because as you saw, there's a typo for annually, and I think another thing they forgot to do was add in 68 for Aldwych. So yeah, the blinds are papery. Funny you say that. I said it because that was one thing I noticed. They are very papery. I'm guessing that's how they are in real life. I'm guessing they're very cheap just to save money. They do look like they're made out of paper. They look not great quality. I don't think it's the paper in real life when I look at. To be honest, because when I looked up the pictures just to see what were the locations they get, they do look very papery. Stay there. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Okay, after this Mini Cooper. Yeah, I absolutely can't stand this road. Look at the traffic. Just look at this. No, this is a good screenshot. Struggling to get in. Yeah. Another day in Omsi. Can you do interior drive? Oh yes, actually, you asked me to show you this thing. So here's the display. 6800 to Aldwych. Yeah, again, that seems to be bugged. I'm just gonna drive through this car because no. Oh wow, we made it. We made it. I think we just clipped it. Yikes. Yeah, the brakes on this bus are terrible. It's not letting me put the pin in though. What are you using the Wayfarer? Are you using this thing here, the Wayfarer? You need to use the Wayfarer. What I suggest is close the bus, deselect the bus, load it in again, make sure it has the London smart blinds, and then in the Wayfarer, enter the driver number. One thing to point out is when you're entering. One thing to mention is when you're entering the driver number, you need to go into here and you need to click them separately. So for driver ID, you click the second arrow. Let me just turn on display capture. So for driver number, you click on this arrow. For the next number, you click on this arrow. And for the final number, you click on this arrow. So that's why. It's probably because you don't have the right thing selected. I suggest rewinding the live stream because I showed how to set it up there. So go towards like I think it's about 7 minutes in. I show you how to set it up, and that should help hopefully. Yeah. So it doesn't seem to do the route announcements, unfortunately. I'll do some interior driving, 7 cam. There we go. I love the way it shows 068800 to Aldwych.
West Norwood Station.
There's the city spec, but also other Enviro 400 models, including MMC. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I doubt the city spec's gonna get added in, unfortunately. It'd be nice to have the city spec. They laminate them. Turn left and do a 3-point turn. Ah, yes, good idea. It's because you put 68 in the IBUS unit. What was I meant to put in the IBUS unit? I thought that's what I was meant to put in, isn't it? Yes, I'm using the Wayfarer. Okay, so yeah, I think the issue is you're not clicking the arrow. So to click in the driver ID, you need to click the arrow beside it. So under driver pin, just make sure you click the arrow beside it, and that should work. Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, so there's no route announcements, so that's another letdown. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I like it because at least it's London spec. At least you have the things, but it is missing a few stuff. It is a bit. But I guess at the same time they are using their own scripts, so it might make things a bit more difficult for them. I can't wait for G3 London spec. Same. That should be good. Yeah, that's the thing. West Norwood was being avoided at all costs. Look at this. Look at this madness. Okay, hopefully we'll get through here. I accidentally closed the live chat. There we go.
Norwood Road, Robson Road.
I'm clicking the arrow and nothing is happening. Then you need to put in the driver ID. Once you click the arrow, you need to click in the driver. You need to put in the pin. The pin is 2361. MC, hello, welcome to stream. How are you today? Just 68. That's what I done. Network. I'm just going off if IRL didn't feed the manual. Oh, you know how to set them up in real life? Actually makes sense. Since you make them, yeah. Okay, I'll try that with the 45 then. A person came on with invalid oyster. How interesting. And was that on my stream or your stream? Oh yes, that's another thing that's been added. That's a new feature that's been added with the update. Base.
Lancaster Avenue.
Okay, sorry about that. I just needed to pop out for a second, so I am back now. I'll respond to all the live chats. I've missed a few stuff. Okay, so let me just respond to everything. So, I still there's a few questions there. So let's see. Okay, I love it. What happened? The G3, but more recent one. What's the name of it? And you have it. That's called the Master Bus, and that's part of version 1.1. I'm doing that. Okay. So, did you make second channel? I think you're asking on your Max, aren't you? Yeah, but I have to wait 24 hours. Okay, yeah. No one's gonna get on because of blind. Yeah, so just do an X68 instead. The blinds seem to be broken. So yes, someone asked if the blinds are working. The blinds are working. The only thing is, for some reason, Aldwych is not on the blinds for the 68, so we can't set up the 68 to Aldwych, which is quite annoying. But look, it's just... It has been a rush release. I think there's a few things that need to iron out. I reckon there's going to be a further update soon enough. I don't know what the reception for the update's been so far. I saw a few people commented in the video that it did seem rushed. But apart from that, I don't know. Nearly 1.1, yes, nearly there. Yeah, so thanks to all the people that subscribed. I think someone subscribed like 2 minutes ago because I got the Streamlabs notification. So cheers there to whoever subscribed, much appreciated. But yeah, sorry if I missed any messages, just type them in again, I'll respond. So yeah. Hopefully the 45 will go better, and by that I mean actually hopefully Clapham Park will be on the blinds. So now we're gonna go via Camberwell, so it's technically the 68, but we will do it the express version. I apologize about this, but I guess this can't be used on the 68. Unless someone else who's driven on the 68 may be able to offer some insights into this. The blinds look amazing, OMG, I'm so desperate for them. Yeah, they do, I quite like them. They do look papery, but it's nice to actually have a proper London spec bus. It's nice to actually have them there. So yeah, it's all good. This is a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying how they don't have the proper seats, but apart from that, yeah. The blinds do look massive at the back, but apparently this is how they were before 2016, and obviously Addon London said in 2015, so it is realistic, it is as per the add-on. But yeah, I think they suit the Enviro, they look quite good in the Enviro 400 MMC, not gonna lie. This bus is quite laggy, yeah it is, it's the laggiest bus for me in Omsi 2, by far. Takes the longest time to load and it's with the worst performance. But luckily the London spec does perform slightly better than the regional spec. In Brixton, usually with the regional spec sometimes the bus will jump, but I think that's due to the repaints. This one at least, the repaints are made by Studio Polygon, so they're better optimized. Okie dokie. Does the 68 get Enviro 400 MMCs in real life? Because I thought the only routes that get them in real life that are in Addon London are the 45 and the 415. I know that, and then there's some AI routes that get them. The 363 gets them, I'm pretty sure.
Park Road.
Yeah, anyway, there's no passengers at the stop, so technically they're not losing anything from the misleading display. Yes, you have 68 on time, so we're doing an X68 cheeky. If this was real life, the inspector would not be happy. We'd be in for a serious roasting. So yeah, I'll change the description of the title later. Also, I think this bus should be speed limited, but it goes to nearly 100 kilometers an hour, which is mad. Because as you can see there, we're nearly at 80 kilometers an hour. This should be limited to about 74, because all buses in London are limited to 74 kilometers an hour. But as you can see, the London spec isn't. Funnily enough, it doesn't remove the branding patch either, so I think the reason is I have removed the speed limiter. So I think what's happened is that it just goes off of my game files. So that's why. It's not letting me log on. Bernadita, are you on Discord? If you want to join the Discord, then you can send me what you're doing, because I'm not quite sure what's going on. What half have you selected? You have the London Smart Blinds half selected. I do like a good trash on Denmark Hill. Yes, so do I, but I know some people don't like it when I drive the speed bumps at 4 times the speed you'd be driving through them in real life. Be right back. No worries, no worries. Okay, let's go. But otherwise, I think the sounds are the same, so it's interesting. I don't know how exactly this London spec works. It's quite strange, because usually the updates override everything. Let me join. Hang on, I'll live my screen. Okay, I can't take a look at the live now because I'm streaming, but I'll be able to after the stream ends. Because yeah, have you checked the manual? Probably the easiest thing is to check the manual, I reckon. Actually, there's a third way you can do the X68, or a fourth way this X68 can do. You can turn left here and then you follow the 3 and then the 59. So there's actually 4 ways the X68 can be done, all at driver's discretion. But obviously this way is slightly longer than if you went via Tulse Hill and Brixton. Taxi, causeway knocking down cones, exactly. And you're gonna make routes no comment on the main channel. Is the hot files put into... Where's the Discord link? I'll send it to you here. It's right here. There you go. Cheers, extra. Yeah, so Benedito, what I might do is once we finish this route, we're gonna go dead to Elephant Castle, and then I'll show you again how to set it up. So if you wanna follow along with me, then it'll be about 25 minutes. I can show you how to set it up, and then hopefully it'll be easy if you follow along with me as we do it. Lovely, lovely. Don't let the bus through. Don't let the bus through. You're right. I'm sure an empty taxi has more important business than a bus with 20 passengers. So yeah, someone requested the X68, so on the bright side, I got the wish fulfilled. What's this YouTube channel on MMC?
Polygon Road.
Generally, if you can avoid self-advertising on streams, would be appreciated. But yeah, does anyone know if the Enviro 400 MMCs? I don't know they're mirrorless. I wonder why they've made them with the mirrors. I'm guessing it's a performance thing. Is the RP update Feb 1st? I forgot. 7 cam. There's no announcement. There's no official announcement to when the RP update is. The 1st of February update is going to be the Master Bus. I think that's what people are saying. So most likely the Master Bus Gen 3 pack will be released on the 1st of February. But I thought they said they're going to release it in January. So I'm not sure how true that is. So no. I don't know when the next update for Addon London will be. We just kind of keeps a close lid on these things. What half did you select? Yeah, exactly. Make sure you choose London Smart Blinds. Hi mate, so sorry I can't watch this live as I'm doing my own. Okay, no worries, no worries. Welcome to stream, Omsi to Explore. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the channel as well. To earn a channel to get him back to live stream on main account. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. And also I like how they made it that it sounds as if the announcements are behind you on the bus. Oh yeah, that's at least the announcements are lower on this, because on the Addon London buses they're very loud, so I'll give it that. But it's a shame the route announcements don't work. I'm guessing that might be because the timetable's wrong. Hopefully it'll work on the 45. We'll give it a try. What is HOF file? So basically London MC, the HOF file is it's the script that OMSI2 uses, that the bus uses in order to know what destinations to show on the bus. So in order for me to show up the X68, I have to have a HOF file that has all that written in a notepad file. So it's pretty much the coding or scripting behind the destinations on the bus. This is a nice morning drive, nice and peaceful. Like, it kind of feels like London, because I'm guessing this is the general kind of traffic in West Norwood. Not West Norwood. Where are we at the moment? What's this area called? I don't know what this area is called. It's near Hunt Hill, but I guess this is generally what the kind of traffic you have, because it's not really a main road. Yeah, only I say if you did live streams without a face cam, then you probably won't get any strikes. That seems to be what is causing them, from what you said. So yeah, I'd say probably the easiest fix, at least temporarily, is just to turn off the face cam, unfortunately, because I don't know. I think now, because of like new data protection laws and all that, they're a bit more cautious when letting people under 18 to stream without a face cam, because I think in theory they need parental consent or something like that, so that might be why. It sounds like the E200, does it? I mean, I guess E200, E400 they are pretty similar buses. One's double decker, one's single decker. But it's actually interesting that the Enviro 400 MC doesn't look very similar to the Enviro 200 MC. Like, the body's very different. Oh, Denmark hill. Cheers, cheers. I love the way you know the area better than me. Extra. Which is fair enough, because I don't think you have Addon London, but that's fair. Yeah, all these historical names.
King's College Hospital.
So yeah, I reckon like probably like early next week we'll have this light pack as well. So we're gonna have the street light. But I'm not even sure if are any of the routes in Omsi to Addon London actually operated by street lights in real life. I guess the 322 and 201 will deal with them, or maybe the. What's the bus lane for? A bus lane is not for hybrid cars. I don't care if you're using a hybrid. Doesn't mean you get to go on the bus lane. Not to mention it's still a diesel engine. I'm past of the average right age. Yeah, I know, that's the thing, but at the same time, I don't know, I think there might be some kind of, because that's the thing, I think they changed the GDPR laws, so yeah. But I don't know, but then I'm sure there's lots of people that are 14 that stream with face cams on. They probably don't have issues. I don't know, it is strange. From Elephant and Castle to S, the other destination for 123 is trip 2. So it's trip, it doesn't matter what trip you put in. For the trip you just put any number between 1 and 3. What you need to do is the destination. So on the ICU, or what you go is, once you're in the ICU, you set your route and then you set your destination, and you just keep scrolling until you find the destination you want. So I think Streatham station is probably destination 1 or 2. I'm gonna start an X68 shifts. I'll be trying on stand. Ah, nice, multitasking. So, if there was multiplayer, you'd be passing me by. Oh. What's the code for the MDT again? There's no code for the MDT. Oh, the code is 2361. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, so the ID is 5431 134. Have you remembered that off by heart, Brandon? Fair play. Is that what it is in real life? No, I'm guessing each server has a different one. They probably could have done what they did with the Chicago City buses. Because the Chicago City buses, it gives you a different one every time. But to be honest, I find it easier if it's the same one. Greenville, hello, welcome back, good to see her. How are you today? Hope all is well. For once the light is green, so what is that taxi doing? It's almost perpendicular to the main road. Okay, that's not my fault. Yeah. Look, no, I apologize about the AI. I have no words.
Camberwell Green.
That's some C2 AI for you. I think the issue there is that the AI cars are changing from the most outer lane to the most inner lane, and that's causing a lot of issues. So that's why they kind of merge into you.
Medlar Street.
It let me put the pin in the A. Happy days, happy days. Glad to hear that, Bernadette. Glad to hear that it's working for you. They need a sticky note and put one on. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised they haven't put the sticky note, because they have the sticky note for the regional spec. I don't know why they didn't put it in. I'm guessing it's due to it being rushed. They probably just missed it, but I don't know why. I don't know, because I guess they have beta testers. I'm not quite sure. I think probably would have been better if they'd waited like let's say even 2 or 3 days just to iron out everything and released it without any bugs. Would have been better, because obviously you're gonna have to fix this stuff anyway, so either way it works out as the same amount of work. I'm fine, thanks. That's good to hear, that's good to hear. Yeah, I'm the same. Apparently AOL with TTD data is way less laggy. Yes, Reese has confirmed that he believes the refreshing schedules, which is the studying, is mainly caused by issues with the TT data, which because there's broken tracks and trips. So there's a broken 59 trip around Brixton. I think there's a broken AI Route 2 trip around near West Norwood. So yeah, that would explain it. So TT data is one of the major causes of stuttering. So I think that's something Reese plans to iron out in the next update. Yeah, exact driver has a different ID and pin. Yeah, that's exactly what I think, because it makes no sense to have the same one, because then in theory all it takes is one driver to tell some rando the details, and then someone else can log into the bus. Reckless driving AI, yeah, I know, really is. Usually that's my job. For operator and duty, can you put anything and for trip is your destination code? So yeah, so I basically the driver ID and the pin, you have to put in the ones that Studio Polygon has given you. The trip now is anything you want, and it's any number between 1 and 3. It has to be a number between 1 and 3. I just say use 1 for everything. It's just easiest to remember. So yeah, basically just put in 1 for everything else. Operator duty is any number between 1 and 3. I recommend using 1. Yes, exactly. Put in any number between 1 and 3. So 1 is probably the easiest. Jerry, hello, welcome to stream. How are you today? QI, hello, welcome. How are you today? Hope all as well. Also, I apologize because I did say yesterday we're going to do Grainsboro today, but fuck, this hit us by surprise and people requested I do this, so we'll do Grainsboro tomorrow and then break on Friday, unless they decide to release the street light, which I hope not, because then will mean more work for me. Hopefully the street light will be released next week, kind of even it out. Does anyone know why some Belly buses do 59 sometimes? I think that's to do with the AI list. Yeah, I think someone noticed that. That is strange, yeah. Maybe someone can set something like that. I've done my job well of T service. Someone was planning to do YouTube on channel chat, so at least. Fair, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, like, generally I'm pretty laid back, but everything's only self-advertising and I'm kind of a bit strict on. The reason for that is, it's like a domino effect. If one person does it and people see that nothing's done, then everyone else starts doing it, and then I don't think it's very conductive with a healthy community, so that's why. Brendan, okay, yeah. Let Brendan read that. And then
East Street.
for route, it's the route you're gonna drive. Yeah, for the route, line, no, yeah, the route is the route you're gonna drive, so it's usually 0, it's usually, the first 3 digits are the route, so if it's like 68, it's 06800, exactly. Yeah, or it's just, yeah, it's the route you're gonna drive. This is the iBus passenger, is it broken? Oh, we're on this Elephant and Castle. I need a green light's what I need. Okay, I'm just gonna get a quick drink of water here. Sorry about that, just needed to hydrate there. Hold up, this is out. Yes, it is Alex7. Hello, welcome. I see you've changed your you've changed your profile picture. Damn, I was used to the green. Yes, it's out. It was released this morning. It was a bit of a, there's some commotion because people weren't sure if it was false alarm, but yeah, it was released this morning. Well, it was a nice surprise, alright. Because usually the releases are not that early in the morning. Yeah, sorry about that. I ran the red light there. Do you know how to stop Internet Explorer from downloading the files? Because I downloaded this morning and I couldn't open it and as an internet sign instead of a zip file. In your downloads, what you want to do is in your downloads, go into the downloads folder in Windows, in your file explorer, and then right click and click open with, and then open with WinRAR. Generally, I recommend using Google Chrome or DuckDuckGo or something like that. Internet Explorer is not great, in my opinion anyway. Is checked bus supposed to be yes? Yes, so you click 1 and then the bus checked bus will be yes. So what you do is you click 1 and then it'll be yes. I hope 155 gets high, but Gemini 2s. Yeah, very unlikely though, isn't it? Sharon, hello, welcome to stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. I want Gemini 1. Well, it's not too far away. Studio Polygon is working on that, and as you can see, they do like the surprises. Look at this. This bus driver has no mercy. Taxis. Those are two buses in on each other. Oh my god. The AI is really struggling. Can I see the exterior? Absolutely, no worries. There we go. There's the exterior. Actually, I forgot to take. I need to take a thumbnail. Let me take a quick screenshot for a thumbnail. I think this will do. I love the way it looks like the front wheel is moving faster than the back wheel. I want Cadet. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the Cadet's gonna get added in. The Renault's gonna get added in, but that will be the Volvo chassis, which is a shame. There was an opportunity to add in the Cadet, but I think access to sound to a bus to record sounds from is an issue. B7L. B7L. There is a B7L, but it was like it was basically a whip and was a demo version, so it's not full. What is this? I am confused. Operator number. Operator number is any number between 1 and 3. Knock knock. Who's there? Yeah, so Training Transport Productions operator number is any number between 1 and 3. How come you changed your name? I remember it being swung from buses I was used to have. JK, okay. Who's there, JK? JK who? What UK maps do you recommend downloading? I recommend... See, most of them are quite good on Falstrom, but... I recommend, if you just want to keep the maps to a minimum, I recommend getting Smarden. Actually, Grainsborough is the one I recommend, because Grainsborough works on nearly any PC, and it's quite a nice map, so Grainsborough is the must get if you ask me. I'd hold off from Yorkshire, mainly because the Yorkshire version 3 is coming out. But if you performance-wise and then detail-wise, Grainsborough is the best performance and detail-wise, but Yorkshire is very good as well. Most of the West Country as well. Studio Polygon is working on a Cadet. Studio Polygon is working on a Renown, but people were asking them if they're going to make a Cadet, and they said they aren't. They said they're only making the Renown, which is the Volvo B10 BLE. Is the bus. There is a Cadet that was imported from MM2, but that is an illegal bus, and also the quality is not great. What happened to the guy who ate too many Skittles? Christopher Hawkins, hello, welcome to the stream. I have no idea. I don't know what guy you're talking about. Extra Cadet is dead. Oh, is it? Yeah. I'm guessing there's barely any Cadets in service still. Funny enough, I actually learned today what bus the Cadet was. So, we're nearly at Aldwych, then we'll go dead back here to Elephant and Castle and we'll do the 45. And the 45 is actually allocated the Enviro 400 MMCs at the moment, and it actually runs from Elephant and Castle to Clapham, so be fairly realistic.
Elephant and Castle, London Road.
I don't know what's up with the ICU because if it's the X68, so it shouldn't be saying Elephant and Castle. Is trip your destination code? No, trip is any number between 1 and 3. Any number between 1 and 3. Basically, you set up your... The route is set up on the ICU and on the... So it's set up on the Mobitech and the ICU. The route is not set up there. The only thing you set up there is what route number you're doing. I don't know why it's so complicated, but I guess that is how it is in real life, because you have to set it up in 3 different electronic input devices. What do you mean? Well, Cadet, the Cadet, yeah, I mean, the rapper. Oh, yeah, rest in peace. Charlie, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Hope all is well. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Extra right Cadet. Yeah, the Renowns and the Cadets, they were known to be very unreliable buses. They used to have them here to do a route on the hills, and they used to catch fire all the time and would struggle up the hills. Terrible buses they were. Not that the lights are much, not that the street lights are a big improvement, but they are better. The original E400 MMC and London Spec are apart from the iBus and ticket machine. Yeah, pretty much the only difference is the ICU and the lines. How much space does Gainsborough take up? I have no idea. I'd say less than other maps because it's not as big, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. This one is quite a challenge, yes it is. Especially if you're live streaming and multitasking, looking at the live chat. I do plan to do Smartland soon because someone requested it, so that will be done soon. Which, no, we don't go that way. Never mind. I mean, I've never been on a cadet, I don't think, so I won't be one to speak myself. TFL, pay as you go, single fares on the bus are frozen until 2020. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow, that was close. What is your most played map? My most played map is probably London. I don't know how many hours you've clocked on London, but that's been most of the content and streams on this channel. Funnily enough, I haven't played, the only time I played London when I've been recording was streaming, so it just goes to show how much London I've been playing, yeah. But I think it's London, if not in London, it'd be Yorkshire versus the West Country. What about you, Charlie? What's your most played map? Well, putting fire more like a failed hydrogen engine. I have all my Omsi settings as they would go, but my game still crashes, jokes, plus jumps lots of map halfway through, and lots of error messages. What can I do? What are your PC specs? Is he getting on the R-Bus or on the 176? I think he's getting on the 176, I hope. If not, sorry for letting him behind, but I don't think the X68 stops there. I think Waterloo Station is the next stop.
The Aldwych.
Yeah, don't mind the announcements, I think they're wrong. They're working on an announced studio Polygon or 4GB patch, James. Yeah, James, what is your PC? Make sure your PC meets the minimum requirements, because if not, you need to turn down your AI traffic, and you need to turn down your scheduled buses, and you need to turn down your, what's the other thing called? Can't remember the name of the last thing. There's a sudden new library coming to Omsi. Have a guess. Let me guess, it's the new Dumble Bus library. Is that what you're working on, Alex7? It must be that. My most played is Gainsborough. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I quite like Gainsborough. I was planning to do it, but probably do it in the tomorrow stream most likely, unless the light comes out. What is up with our passengers? This is spooky. I'll be getting memory issues already, am I? I have the 4GB patch. Oh shoot, because Omsi 2 updated, and I need to reapply the 4GB patch, don't I? I forgot about that, I think. I don't know if a DLC updates, I need to reapply the 4GB patch. I'm not too sure. Yeah. This is an issue. Yeah, I apologize about this. Apparently I need to put the 4GB patch. What's up with the bus stops? Yeah. Not good. Never mind. What else? Ew. Transport. I'm pressing the white button so I can see the stops and nothing happening. I'm on logging pages. You're pressing the white. Oh, okay. What you need to do is on the ICU, you need to click. I'll show you now. What you need to click is this button here. If you click this button, obviously it's frozen. Just give it a minute. Come on. As Omsi, I think Omsi 2 might have crashed. Lovely. You must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. Yeah, it updates all of Omsi. Oh, that's so annoying. Get ready to see some textures gone. I'm running an i7 CPU with 6. Okay, you should have no issues then. So I think then 4GB patch is probably the issue. I think it's because you're driving the MMC and Addon and they both take up a lot of memory. Yes, I'd say so. That is creepy. Yeah, I think Omsi 2 is crashed. I might need to restart Omsi 2 and then quickly apply the 4GB patch because it only takes like 1 minute. And then hopefully we'll actually get it to work properly. I apologize about this, but this is Omsi 2 for you. It's another day in Omsi 2. So yeah, apologies about that. Omsi 2 is crashed. I'm going to restart it down. It'll take about 5-10 minutes and I'll reapply the 4GB patch. Omsi 2 glitches on my laptop, yeah. Omsi 2, it glitches on everyone's laptop. Let me just apply the 4GB patch. I'm just going to turn it off because, yeah. And then I'll restart Omsi. So just give me 2 minutes. You'll see a black screen for about 1 minute just while I reapply the 4GB patch. Yeah, so make sure to reapply the 4GB patch because if your thing got updated, apparently it's removed the 4GB patch. Annoying that is. So I apologize about that. But now I'll have some time to help people out. So Omsi 2 glitches on my laptop. I think it's because, yeah, it doesn't seem to be optimized much better. I was hoping that at least now the new update will optimize the MMC better, but it hasn't. So Bernadette, if you give me like 5 minutes, I'm going to load in the 400 MMC. And then if you follow along with me, then you'll be able to set up the route probably. Because if you just follow all the steps I do, you should be good to go. Did I turn the display capture back on? Yes, I did. How do you use the 4GB patch after downloading it? I have a video on this, Jerry. So, Jerry, are you on the Discord? If you're on the Discord, I'll link you the video. Or actually, if you go to the homepage of my channel, It's the video that comes up first. It's Addon London, how to apply 4GB patch. Just watch the first minute and it shows you how to do it. It's very easy. Can you release a tutorial on how to work the London blinds? I was planning to do that. I was planning to do it in the tutorial, but I just did it on the live stream. But I might do that instead. Yeah, because I might, or what I might do is I might make another video of the London 400 MMC, and I'll just show it at the start. But LX7, I'll show you now as well. I'll show it now in the live stream, because now once we load in Omsi 2 again, I'll load it in onto the 45, and I'll show you how to set it up. And yeah, so as you can see, loading times in Omsi 2, not great. That's one thing. I'll probably stick. I think most people will stick to the Gen 3 pack because it's the Gen 3 pack is probably one's a bit better than the London this 400 MC. Doesn't matter if you apply it while in game. Yes, it does. If you apply it in the game, it's not going to work because with Omsi 2, you need to apply it while the game's closed. So if you apply it in the middle of the game, it won't let you patch it. I don't think. So yeah, the game has to be closed. What's your Discord server code? I'll send it in. Oh, there we go. Ben sent it in. Perfect. The Gemini tree has AI routes on the blinds, which is good. Oh, that's good, yeah. I'm glad to hear that, because then it can be used as an AI bus, and I know there's quite a few AI routes that use it, like the 180. No, not the 180, the 2 uses the Gemini tree, so I'll definitely be adding the Gemini trees to the 2, maybe. But that's the thing with Omsi 2 London. I don't want to remove any. I want to change the AI list too much, because all of the performance is based on the AI list. Okay. So yeah, Bernadette, if you're still there, on LX7, I'll show you now how to set up the ICU on the 400 MMC. I'll probably put a pinned comment for anyone that's watching the video on replay where to watch how to set up the Mobitech. Would recommend redownloading the 4GB patch to fix my issues. Yes, I would. The 4GB patch is a massive help. What are your settings, James? I'd also recommend probably maybe verify the game files. Maybe something's corrupted and then apply the 4GB patch. Yeah, what settings do you have, James? Because that might also be an issue. Is Norfolk Buses here as well? Because I know he asked for the settings, so if he's there, I'll show them quickly. See, that's the annoying thing about Omsi 2. Generally, you have to change your settings for each map, because London needs quite low settings, whereas other maps need fairly high settings. Or they can run with fairly high settings. So might as well, while the option is there. The thing is, I think London only really uses 600 megabytes of RAM, because someone said that once the AI is loaded in, it only uses 600 megabytes of RAM. But the 400 MC uses a lot of RAM. Initializing. Indeed it is. Yeah, I really need to clear some of my Omsi 2 folder. I need to put everything I don't use in a different folder so I can speed up faster. Dun dun dun. A few moments later. I'm all good. You got it working, Bernadette? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Happy days, happy days. But anyway, I'll be showing you how to do it again. So for anyone that is having issues setting it up, I will show you now how it's done. I'll put it to daytime because I think at the other issues we're using the morning and there's more AI traffic and more lag. So day. Don't like driving on a Sunday. There we go. That will do. To be another 3 minutes till we get the bus in. Whistle said say they got the RAM just to over 3 GB usage. Ah, okay. So yeah, because I don't know where I saw the 600 megabytes from, but that was an issue. That was definitely wrong. That makes sense. So yeah, the 400 MMC I think is about, I don't know how much it uses, but definitely uses a lot, so that explains it. I think in Olympian on the 201 I saw, see why it says in bold, don't use a double decker. Ah, you got the Olympian on the 201, nice, nice. I wish there was a UK spec Olympian. That would be very nice. One can hope, eh? Does the 133 get 400 MMCs? What is the next AI video called? So the next AI video is going to be the 176. It's scheduled for Friday. It was going to come out tomorrow, but tomorrow is going to be the Omsi 2 news. That will announce the release date for for Grand Paris Milan. We'll also talk about the release date for the C2 family pack. Both of those release dates have been announced. And it will also have the AAC Route Master. And then on Friday it's the 176. Then after that, someone requested I do the 35 next, so I'll do that next. I have a few of them recorded, but it'll be the 176 and then the 35 and then the 468. Oh my lord, traffic, yes, it's crazy. I hate Sundays as the next day is Monday. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people say Sunday evening's worse than the Monday morning because there's the dread of the Monday morning. I am downloading some buses. Nice. Hopefully don't run out of space. But I'm getting to clear some of it. Loading environmental traffic. Yeah, so basically the more AI vehicles you have and the more AI buses you have, the longer it will take to load environmental traffic, which basically just means AI cars and buses. Yeah, I never drive on Sundays because with UK maps on Sundays, there's always like a reduced schedule and half the routes don't operate. So, especially in Scunthorpe, on a Sunday, there's like 4 routes that run. Things like the 31 and 32, and there's like one other route. Hornsby has like a PVR of 1 bus. Which I guess is good for the drivers because they get the weekends off. Well, not great for the passengers. Yeah, back now is Dex and Norwood. Nice letting me know. Do you know if there will be an updated version of Omsi 2? Nope, unfortunately not. Omsi 2 got abandoned by the developers back in 2015 when they started working on Loader Simulator. One of the developers has disappeared, no one knows where they went. The other developer is working on Lotus and trying to get people to move from Omsi 2 to Lotus, but so far that agenda has not been very successful. I think Airsoft do publish some updates, but generally they're not that helpful. The update that Airsoft posts is just now every time you launch Omsi 2, it asks you if you want to launch BCS or Omsi 2, which I see kind of pointless because there's a separate BCS launcher. If I wanted BCS, I'd use the BCS launcher. Why would I use the Omsi 2 launcher to play BCS? But look, I don't know. It's one of those things meant to be helpful, but it's really not. So there we go. I've reapplied the 4GB patch, so there shouldn't be any issues now. And now I'll show you how to set up the Mobitech again. This time I know how to do it properly. So the first thing I want to do is load in a bus. Obviously, pretty self-explanatory. Then what we want to do is we want to go into DLC Studio Polygon. Where is DLC Studio Polygon? There we go. And then we just have to wait. It's the waiting game. Everyone still plays it though, even if it's approaching 8 years old now. Yeah, technically the game is like 10 years old, and if you account that it's been developed since 2007, technically we could say it's 14 years old because this is basically a game from a 2007 engine. Because Omsi 2 is working on the 2007 engine that the game was based off, so it's a really old game engine. But yeah, it's 10 years old. But that's the thing. Like, there's 4 new bus simulators coming out this year, but to be honest, the only one that probably has a chance is either the bus or potentially Bus World, because the other ones don't have any they don't have any tools for map maker. So there you go. Then what we do is, as you can see, there's only one London spec bus. It's the E400 MMC. Where is it hiding? So we click this. But yeah, that's the thing, because I noticed, like, I think Bus Simulator 2010 had a map editor as well. I hate the new launcher. I completely agree with Brendan Cross. I don't know why they included this. It's a nuisance. I actually don't understand the logic behind it. It's completely pointless. But yeah. Because like sometimes I just load in Omsi 2 and I pop out because it always takes like 5 minutes to load, and then I come back, I was like, oh, for flip's sake, I forgot about this thing. I have to click twice to launch now. I'm driving a Street Tech on Tracho Remastered. Ah, nice. A bit overkill, isn't it? The South London project is boring. Oh, I never liked it. To be honest, I thought it's the most overrated map. Looking forward to the bus. Yeah, same. Oh, there's Tower Trans. We might use this live because look at that. It's got some hybrid. Yeah, we'll use this. And then let's go to London. Now, this is the thing. Make sure when you're choosing London, you don't choose this London. This is the one for the Hanix and the other displays. You want to choose... where is it hiding? London Smart Blinds. This is the one you want to choose. Then you click OK. And then click our... We're starting from Elephant and Castle. Yeah, this is another thing. Now all the buses are blocking Elephant and Castle, so I can't spawn in Elephant and Castle. You've got to be kidding me. So what I'll do is I'm going to spawn into Camberwell, and I'm going to spawn... No. Yeah, I'm going to spawn into Camberwell and then back into Elephant and Castle. Apologies about this. This is just another Omsi 2 moment. We're going to spawn into Elephant and Castle. I'm just going to wait for the buses to clear the yoke there. The last update was in 2018. What did Aerosoft add to the update? I thought the last no, they updated recently. If Omsi isn't being worked on, who does all the buses and the map DLCs? It's basically all private developers. It's all just like people, hobbyists and external developers. See, that's why Omsi 2 survived so long, because it has the base game's there, but then it allows other people to work on the base game. Because like there's people who make them own maps and buses. So it's just, you know, it's just Omsi 2 players basically who have the 3D modeling knowledge. So SketchUp and Blender for making buses, and then Blender as well for making objects. You can use Photoshop to make objects actually, and then yeah. They make it into, and use the they use the map editor. Just a little overkill for Thatcher, yeah, just a little Charlie, exactly. Will the bus have Omsi 2 like features, editing AI lists, making custom hosts? I'm not sure about editing AI lists, but it should have a map editor. Because that's the thing, I don't think most of these sims, I don't think they use a notepad and for the scripting. It's only really Omsi, so it's hard to say. New Root Master fan. Well, I'm not going to comment, but one thing I'm going to say, QI, is I noticed that on their channel they have the worst bus enthusiasts. I'm like, who are they to say who's the best and who's the worst bus enthusiast? Like, stuck up much. So I'm just going to wait for Elephant and Castle to show up. There we go. It's back now. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'll just call New Root Master fan, the one that should not be named. Okay, so now we're loading back into Elephant and Castle. So I'll show now again how to set up the Mobitech and the ICU for those who don't know. So what we need to do first of all is turn on the bus, turn it on again, and then we need to wait 10 seconds before we can touch the Wayfarer. Actually, we need to set up our timetable first. That's the most important thing. So if we go here, we're doing the 45 to Clapham Park, real life allocation, albeit with the Tower Transit Live, just because it has the hybrid thing on the back. That's way too late. There we go. So there you go, there's a Tower Transit Live. I kind of like it because it has clean air for London, so I think this is meant to be a hybrid bus in real life. Okay. It looks kind of low res, zoomed out, but that's just illusion. So now what we need to do is we just click enter, then we need to put in our driver ID, which is let me check my phone. 54 31 13 no, it's 54. Just see 31 13 4. Our pin is 2361. Our garage ID, I'm just gonna put in 1. Just use 1, it's the easiest. Check bus 1 for yes. Operator, just click 1 for yes. Duty, again, just click 1. Route, now what we need to do is we need to use this, and we're doing the 45, click enter. Trip, now again, just click 1. And then it's just going to transfer this data onto our ICU. So then what we need to do is we need to start looking for a route. So we're going to click the tick once to select the route, and then we're going to go to 45. We're going to click this. Now if the destination is wrong, you can just use this arrow to scroll up and this arrow to scroll down. The Clapham Park is correct, so I'm just going to click tick. There we go. It's a bit buggy, you have to spam the tick and it will register eventually. So then it's going to send these destinations to, is my display capture on? Yes it is, ICU. Then what we need to do is enter in the garage. The garage has to be the same thing you entered in here, so that's why I say just use 1, because that's the easiest to remember. So 1 and then enter. Then we're going to go to route. Our route is 45 and enter. Our operator now is 1, the same thing you put into the Wayfarer. And our trip number is, I think that's the destination number, so that's 2.
Elephant and Castle, London Road.
So then you have curtailment. What's the curtailment do? Go to route timetable and we're doing Ponders N. And now it should start rolling. And it's all done. We're ready. And that's how you set it up. Couldn't be easier. You must I'm not gonna read that out just in case, but that does seem to be the consensus, not gonna lie. And their engine's not on. Oh, it is. Why is the bus not running? Yeah, it seems to be quite bugged. We're gonna restart the engine. Sometimes when you start the engine, it doesn't move for some reason. You must be kidding me. I don't know why this is not moving now. Because they don't know how to get the ramp working, actually. Alexander Dennis. But I think the 64-bit meme should make him annoyed if it's himself as part of it. Oh, does he want OMSI to stay the 32-bit? Lol. Imagine. Why would he want the OMSI2 community to suffer? Oh, I knew Root Master LMFAO. The ICU sends the blinds automatically after a few seconds of not touching. Oh, does it? I wonder if it does it in game. Okay, as you can see, I think the Tower Transit Live is broken. I actually think this live is broken. Lovely. So here's another bug with the 400 MMC. The Tower Transit library is broken, so this is an issue with the 400 MMC. Some libraries, the bus refuses to move, and this is one of them. Oh wait, never mind, it's working now. Okay, I don't know what that was about, that's strange. Oh, air pressure. Cheers. Thanks, Brendan. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Because I know with the go ahead one, I didn't have to wait for the air pressure, but I guess that's it. Last button under the garage selector on the right. Last button under the garage selector on the right. Ah, this one here. Got it. Yeah, so this is a hybrid E400 MMC. Albeit not a real hybrid. Let's see if the route announcements work. The route announcements should work now. If they don't, then I guess it's just not part of the feature, which would be a shame. But it is what it is. We're putting something up on the window on the E400 MC. Do I put it over the repaint, or I'll let Brendan, one of the repainters, answer that. I have no idea. Oh, so you make I know what repaint you're doing. Now I know what repaint you're doing. Yeah, shame we don't have the hastily though. Just to be a bit more realistic. Okay, turn to the left. No, oh, never mind. Stay in this lane. Yeah, we definitely get pulled over for this kind of swerving. Oh, I mean the gear selector for the ramp. Ah, okay, okay. No, I mean the gear selector just above the doors button. Ah, that's what that makes sense. So it's R. There we go. Okay, I'll try that out at the next stop. If only there was a hybrid MC, I know, right? Cheers, cheers for that, Brendan Cross. Yeah, I'd be inclined to think V Ollie. But I know he seems to have a good fan base, because he has like 30 people liking his video, which for a channel with only 275 subs is quite good. Another way. Well, I guess there's other Route Master fans out there. No, I'm not going to try the ramp in the middle of the road. We won't be that determined. The refresh schedule's lag is so terrible, Romford. That's due to the fact that Addon London there's broken tracks and chips. That's why. So especially in Brixton, there's a broken 59 tracks and chips. Actually, someone said that in the TTD data, in the map folder under TT data, there's a second folder with TT data that fixes it. But that's why it's basically there's broken tracks and chips, and Reese has confirmed this himself. So I'm guessing in the next update they'll fix some of that, and the refresh schedule should be better. But I don't know what they mean by about it. Someone said about removing countdown. What is it? Yeah, I have no idea what they mean by that. The new Routemaster East London Transit RT12, yeah. Yeah, all the UK maps use the Freeman objects. Whatever happened to Freeman? Because like they kind of disappeared in the Omsi 1 days. Did they play Omsi 2? I wonder. Because like they're one of the big Omsi UK devs back in Omsi 1. They're kind of one that kicked it off. Did the Moose make this gun top for Omsi 1 and Omsi 2? I wonder. I think that was a stop there, wasn't it? Oh well. No, the R lol, it's on the middle panel below the R dot. Alright button on the middle panel. Ah yeah, so this is that makes sense. R for ramp. Okay. Let's try it out at Elephant Castle bus station. Yeah, I think that bus is in the wrong lane. And they say AI, and they say we can trust the AI to drive cars in real life. JK. I want to turn to this lane because else we'll clip the curb quite badly. I wonder how some people were saying that apparently the road width isn't accurate, but if they use the satellite data, I wonder how it's not, because obviously it's just like pasted over the satellite data. Oh no, I got it, Brendan. It's pretty good if you ask me. Yeah, that's the thing. It's always a nuisance explaining things in typing. Because like some stuff requires visuals as well. Welcome back, extra good to see you back. So the plan is we're going to do the 45 to Clapham Park, and then we're going to do dead back to Camberwell. Nice and short. Oh, no one's getting on our bus. No one's giving the route some love. Actually, how early am I? Oh, I need to restart this for some reason. Okay. Garage 1. That's change. Route 45. Or operator no. And then trip no. No, trip no is How do I run? No. Damn.
Elephant and Castle Station. 45 to Clapham Park.
Oh, it works! Look at that! It works! It works! The roof announcement works. That's so good. Not gonna lie, this is probably my favorite bus to drive in London. I quite like the 400 MMC because it's fast, it's very high tech, and it's got these two cameras. So it works. There you go. Extra. The roof announcements still work. Okay. Suit yourselves. Since we're running a bit early, let's test the ramp. Why is the ramp not working? Oh, I guess I have to press this first. I have to lower the bus. Oh, nice live. I rode on one of these buses IRL with 69. Ah, yeah, this is a nice live. I quite like it. Yeah, I like these kind of leaves, the hybrids. I think it's hydrogen. Oh, let's take a look. Cleaner air for London. Oh, I think it's hybrid. It says hybrid there. Wait for it. Zeus, Mayor of London. Alexander Dennis, Transport for London. UITP. Oh, I wonder how they managed to include it in the Payware DLC because that's a brand name. That's a. Isn't that copyrighted? Oh, it's under TFL. Okay, yeah, this ramp. I think I have to do this, don't I? Ah, there we go, and then it should work. And then lower it on the left side. Okie dokie, and then. Okay, I have no idea. I'm not gonna waste time with this. I'll read the manual and I'll figure it out. Back up the bus goes. And then... Oh no, never mind. Okay, let's stop wasting time. Sorry about that.
45 to Clapham Park.
Yeah, so the route announcements do work, that's quite good. It doesn't sound electric, yeah. This is not a hybrid variant, it's just a repaint. This is just a it's a diesel bus, yeah, it's a Voith. I love the way on the neutral it says Voith. It says it right there, N is Voith. It just reminds the driver what gearbox it is. Not sure of how much use that information is, but yeah. How early are we? I think you have to shut the rear door for the ramp. Oh, I have to shut the rear door. Ah, okay, I'll try it again at the next stop. Okay, that makes sense actually, to stop them from accidentally rolling out the bus. I'd love to see the E400 MMC. Yeah, same. Because they are in London as well, so there's reason to add them in, but I don't think there's ever a plan to add them in, so we'll see. But like, fair play to Master Switch and Studio Polygon for adding in the London spec, because, like, to be fair to them, they have no obligation to. But they have, so that's good. No, I don't know why they're not getting on the bus though. 12 is stealing our customers. Let's try the ramp here now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna waste to dwell on this too long. I think you're pressing the reverse horn button. Oh, what does the reverse horn button do? Ah, that makes sense. That's strange. Yeah, because usually, like with the Evo set, I just clicked on the buttons and eventually the ramp worked. Oh. There we go, I think. And then we just click this. Oh yeah, it's opening. It's showing here that the ramp's opening, but it's not actually. Wrong button. It's the button next to the heating controls where there's a space. Ah, it's this button. Ah, okay, so I guess I have to press and hold it. It's the one far to the right. Ah, cheers Brendan and Romford saving us again. Lol. Ah, there we go. Lovely. Cheers for that. Oh, we missed the train. There's the Thames links. Okay, so then let's retract it. Perfect. So yeah, we got it. Hold it, grand. Thanks Romford, thanks Brendan. And now we're done. Now let's lift the bus back up. After press and hold. There we go. Okay, let's get out of here. Is the door open? 45 to Clapham Park.
To Clapham Park.
Yeah, I quite like this new update. It's quite good. It's a nice addition. Because I quite like the 400 MMC. And I know a lot of people said this is their favourite bus to drive, so yeah.
Larkham Street.
A few bugs, but overall, and for the bottom half closed. It nice. Yeah, cheers, Brendan. Cheers, Rumford. Happy days. Okay, now let's get the medal for the pad. I need to finish this before 9:15, so let's see how we do. Does the 432 get 400 MMCs? Because so you did that in your video, Brandon. I was wondering if that was based on a real life allocation or just that's what you felt to do. VC, what Mardines? I'm guessing that's a train operating company, isn't it? I don't know why our bus is showing up white. Oh, there we go. Oh, traffic is not good. It's green. Oh, it's red. Oh, never mind. I could have turned out. Let me reverse. Press and hold the brake. I can't wait for the G3 London Spec. Yes, same. I think it's going to be better optimized. And it's going to be, it actually has longer route variants, doesn't it? And different cabs. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more exploring to do. Oh no. This bus is going to rain on my parade. Ah, cool. They know they're a slow driver, so let the fast driver through.
East Street.
Yeah, same. Alex, are you gonna start making OMC videos? Yeah. Of course, I'll be making a video in the G3 as well. Don't think it's. Don't think it did. No, too sure. Okay, fair. Yeah. And of course, once the G3 comes out, you can expect loads of well, not loads, but you can expect a few live streams and videos of it. Not to worry, we'll be prepared. I'd say that's probably going to be the biggest hype. I'd say the lights will get the least, the street light will get the least hype, but that's just speculation. RP in the future updates, yeah. I think the RP and the P5 will come together, but I think people are more hyped for the P5. The RP is basically the 133, just goes to a different route, doesn't it? Should do a race RP versus 135, 133. Just in case I have a feeling the light's gonna go orange and then the bus is gonna block us out. Never mind, my prediction was wrong. How not to drive an Omsi 2? I can't wait for it because it's the spec that the bus has. Is it? Why is this bus stopped? What's this Muppet doing? You can't be serious. Okay, I'm just gonna drive through the bus because this is a glitch. That bus is never gonna move from there. Yeah, as you can see, there's the issue with Omsi 2 AI. Well, I think yeah, that's the P5 stop. Yeah, I'm aware. I didn't stop there. But I think Lockman Junction Station is the P5 stop. Yeah, because I remember you said it starts from Lockman Junction, but then the route guide for ICU and London says it starts in what's the place called? Elephant and Castle. A road closure, yeah. I really hope they get rid of that. It's a big nuisance.
45 to Clapham Park.
Actually, where does the 45 turn again? Yeah, I quite like the 45 actually. It's a very nice route.
Westmoreland Road.
Lower it down. Over we go. Yep, the London Spec G3 is what the bus has, just Hanover display. Ah, okay, I thought they released the London Spec G3 because they have a 10.5mm P5 TL. Isn't that what we have? But yeah, it doesn't sound like a London. That one definitely doesn't sound like a London bus, Dublin bus Gemini 3. But I don't think any of the London Spec ones do. So we'll never have like the proper sound to the Dublin bus Gemini 3. I wonder why the Dublin bus Gemini 3 sound different to the ones in London. I think it's because they have a very loud electric transmission. I think that's what I heard people say. Bus Venin is the only operator to use a dual W5TL facelift. I'm guessing they're Vanian. I'm guessing they're not in London because I've never heard of them. Full throttle.
Camberwell Road, Albany Road.
Yeah, now there's some hydrogen buses coming, aren't there? I saw that bus 7 is getting 3 right something hydrogens, I think. But the 109 was it? Some bus 7 route. But only 3 seems odd. I'm pretty sure that route has more than 3 buses on it, I'm guessing. Okay, we'll stop at this red light. Straight through red, yes. There's too many reds here, and those reds are very pointless because there's never any pedestrians crossing, so it's just a nuisance for the drivers. And another, yeah. No, wait, I stopped at the next one. Oh yeah, there's the cab just driving through me. Even though clearly I'm going on almost 3. Yeah. Wait, which way do we go? Okay, we're in the right direction. There's the other 45. Hello, colleague. Well, careful, you're gonna knock down the sign. Yeah, well, we can't run this red light, unfortunately, unless I do an illegal loop around the junction, which I won't do. I'll spare you from that. Okay. Slowly but surely. Phew, it moved in time. The hybrid Gemini 2 came out in 2020. Company on the metro line only at Wilston, BG, Aviva go ahead and RAPT of Clapham London and Sovereign. So it only came to 3 garages. Yeah, it's interesting that how old were the Gemini 2s when they converted them to hybrid engines? Has anyone actually changed the London AI list? I think Romford has, I think Enviro has, a few people have, but I haven't. I don't dare mess with that because it's just gonna, I have a feeling it's gonna ruin my performance, so. What you don't know can't hurt you. Well, sometimes.
45 to Clapham Park.
So I wonder if now someone's gonna make Powerblinds for the 400 MMC, or smart blinds for the 400 MMC for like the other maps, like Gainsborough and the other UK maps. Because I'm not sure if people would like to use London Spec on other UK maps. No. Oh, TFL will be hearing about you, don't you worry. Yeah, they need to. I don't know what the story with the traffic junctions there are. I don't know how it is by default, but I thought by default, priority is always given in the Omsi 2 AI. The priority should be given to the person going straight. MMC is the new 45 C400s as well. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, the 45 is upgraded MMCs at the moment, isn't it? You got a Voith going on your server. Oh, yikes. Does the MMCs not cause a lot of lag? Because the London repaint for the MMC, I know it's based off an older template, so it's quite laggy, I find. I want to put MMC London specs on the 333, but I can't. How come? That's strange. Oh yeah, because I'm guessing it's used with another. I'm guessing the 133 is shared with like the 59 and the other. If you put it on the 133, be on the 59, so you'd have to edit in the editor, wouldn't you? Which is a bit of hassle. Jacob, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Good to see you here. Oh god, Arnie, yeah. This got scraps. Yeah, I saw East Midlands Railway fans back, so I'm just. I have a funny feeling they're gonna start something soon, but cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. None of these areas always look the same because I always think we're in Camberwell and a garage, and then actually like a few blocks up, a few rows up. What wheel do you have? I have a keyboard, I don't use a wheel. I do have a wheel, but it's a 1081. Some Esperanza from Amazon, it's not great, it's like £30. So yeah, I just use a wheel. I don't know, but I've forgotten what my exterior templates are on the 400 MMC LMAO. I'm guessing, are you repainting the London Spec MMC? Or are you repainting the normal regional one? I'm guessing actually we'll repaint the regional one because no smart points here. Wait, do you have a wheel yourself, Jacob? You have to turn right here somewhere, so I need to. Oh yeah, we turn left here, that's what it was. Oh, someone's getting off, I'll get off for the next stop. Yeah, this is a tight turn, especially with the lamppost in the way. Oh wow, we didn't clip the curb. I think the tire just about, the sidewall just about hit the curb, but that was very slight. I wonder what bus lays over here.
Road. You must touch in with your Oyster or contactless payment card as soon as you
I wonder if there's streamers that read out the night pod just for the lols. Welcome back, Jay. How did your installing of the buses go? Yeah, I think they're turning left, thankfully. This turn is unnecessary. Yeah, I think it's just to stop traffic jams, because if it was there, then you'd have a lot of backlogs due to people turning right, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But there's a difference why the Dennis Gemini 2s, their seats on the block, they don't have it on the Gemini B9TLs. Ah yeah, that's the thing. They used to have, for some reason, I remember the ALX 1200s, like the early ones, they used to have sideways seats on the back wheels, which I found strange because it takes up more space. It means there's less space for people. I don't know why they had that out. I'm trying to find out at least one template. Yeah, apparently some of the templates are missing from apart from the new update. Not sure though. Lol. Ah, nice. Which ALX 1200 did you install? The regional, the London Spec, or the B70L? They're all really good, but like my ranking is the B70L regional and then the London Spec. That's very quiet on the Omsi 2 roads. Yes, same. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Actually, I'm used to seeing LX7s being green. So the red's kind of like, yeah. I thought he was a different user at when I first saw the message. But yeah, I remember your old one actually as well. I just had it for a while. But I've actually got used to your new sorry, your new profile picture. No one. Okay, lol. It's a match my new channel art. Ah, nice. So I'm guessing you're getting big into the YouTube then.
45 to Clapham Park.
And the front door's open. Oh no, it's not. That's confusing. Yeah, for some reason the front door doesn't show up on the display. It just shows up as grey. Okay. So, don't actually think I've done the 45 at all. You must have, Brent. I would have thought you've done all the routes. The 45 is one of the better ones. Obviously, it really needs to update the AI traffic. It really does, but yeah. Unfortunately, it won't happen. I think most of it can be done by the map devs, but it takes a lot of time to actually script it. So yeah, that's the issue. Oh yeah, if you look here, it actually shows you information about the card. So if it might show us that this is another feature they've added in. So the first time ever, someone can scan a ticket and there's no money on it, so we have to print an emergency fare. Press enter to sign on. Oh, am I not signed in? Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I don't want to mess with this. I don't know why it signed me out because I was signed in when we started, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I think there's no template for the new updates. Yeah, there isn't. Oh, you're painting the London Spec one. Interesting. I go straight ahead, don't I? Yeah, I do. I might have done it the other way. Must have been only once. I don't remember. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I've done most of it fairly often. But the one street is the one route I haven't done in ages. But to be honest, it's not the route I'm too fussed about. Oh, the traffic. What's going on here? Oh no, that fan's gonna come through here. Oh, it's not. Okay, I don't know what the traffic's doing here, but it's being ridiculously slow, so I'm not gonna hang about. This is very risky. What? Oh, I thought that taxi for a second had just driven into a wall. The diesel Gemini 2 came out in 2004. Companies are... Oh, they still have them. So they must be the oldest buses in the fleet then, aren't they? I'm guessing. Nearly in Brixton, eh? I'm watching police intercept while watching stream. Oh nice, multitasking, eh? I'm guessing I have it on 2 browser tabs then. Oh, Gemini 2 was first trailed in 2007, not... Oh yeah. That must be a Gemini 1 then. No, just London Spec, there is no template at all. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. I'd say there'll be an update soon enough. I'm sure there's some new Steam reviews, and if I check on file sims, I'm sure there's some people mentioning it on the page. They have a help section now on the Discord, but I'm sure it's been mentioned, so I'd say a fix will be due soon. Where is this? This is near Lockbrunner. This is near Lockbrunner, so it's close to where the P5 goes. I think we turn right here. Yeah, we do. But yeah, this is Lockbrunner, I think.
Brixton
I always get
Station
confused with the
Road.
Route 45. I don't know it well. Luckily, I kept the old E400 I had. Oh, so you always back up your stuff. That's probably a smart idea. Oh, I think that's the train that passes Brixton as well. Get a video of that at some point. What's your favorite police interceptors? I've never watched that, so I couldn't tell you. Since Addon London came out, I don't think anyone still plays that one anymore. Yeah, very few people do. I know a few people do. And like, I think people were asking like, why are you still playing this? But yeah, I don't. I deleted it. I deleted all the objects as well, so I will never be playing it again by the looks of it. First Enviro has patched it, he's just waiting for approval. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah. That's the thing, because I made my Omsi 2 news video on Sunday, and now I realize there's so much new news to talk about. So I have to publish the first one then, and then probably in 2 days publish a new one. Yeah, I might take a look on the Falcon page tomorrow, just to see what's happening there. Ah, here, why this? I love the way passengers just reappear out of nowhere. Well, the blue door's closed. I don't know why it does that with strange. It does that all the time.
45 to
Are we 3 minutes
Clapham
early?
Park.
Let's take a look. Yeah, 3 minutes early. Oh yeah, no, it's good because like I'd say it's gonna get removed from Falcon soon, maybe or maybe not.
Russian Road,
Yeah, keep all my
Brixton Police
posts before they update. Lol.
You must touch in
Ah,
with
but that's the thing.
your
How did you know it's gonna
oyster
update
or
today though?
contactless
Because
payment
I'm guessing you don't
card
have
as soon
automatic
as you
updates
board.
enabled. Yeah, I don't bother. Apparently there's a way you can download older versions of the bus on Steam, but I think apparently it's legit. But I'm not sure if that's true or not. Haven't tried it though. I just keep my engine files. I just keep a backup of the engine files because it usually overwrites my the speed limiter.
To
But apart from that,
Clapham Park.
but yeah, that's probably wise. I wish I did that with Yorkshire, then I'd have the Yorkshire off for version 1. But this is actually quite long when you stop at all the traffic lights. Thankfully, I kept a PNG template in case this happened. Yeah, fair. I mean, why would they remove the why would they remove the template? It must have been an accident. I mean, I guess it shows how rushed it was. At Brixton already.
Brixton Station.
I have a feeling we should have been here like earlier, even though we're 3 minutes early.
And local bus services.
I saw it on Discord before I... fair, yeah. But that's the thing is when you're on the PC, it starts updating, so you must have like turned off your internet so it doesn't update. Oh wow, performance is actually smooth here for once, somewhat. FPS, how much FPS are we getting? 10 FPS, between 10 and 12. Let's get out of here. Oh, no, I don't live in London, but I've been there a few times. Do you, Jerry? Maybe they'll add a version with the mirror this. When they had a fight, they actually broke Rule 7 in my server, but I let it slide since save camp food. Yeah. That's the thing, yeah. There's a lot of turning a blind eye to stuff, isn't there? Yeah, we actually got a few people from Dublin in the Discord now. I think, because there's someone else from Dublin that posting pictures of the Lewis. Brixton Community, the last night I think I was. Yeah. No, I'm not bothered to stop at this red light, so never mind, we will. He's one of the only people I watch from Dublin. I'm guessing Eamons85 is the other one. Don't forget gold from the rainbow. What are you talking about, London? I have no idea what you're talking about. London 200 MMC. I live in Edinburgh, but I was born in London. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, Edinburgh is meant to be really nice. They have free tuition there as well, so that's always a plus. Oh wait, now I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, yeah. Funny, aren't you? My YouTube country brother, exactly. Driving down the London road, exactly. Is there a London road in London? Because there's a Dublin road in Dublin. It's one of the longest roads. I think it runs all the way from like the airport up to like Barrington, North Carrington, Dublin.
Rush Common.
I think the 35 when going there has to do a massive loop around Lambertown Road to turn left. That's what I did anyway. Yeah, I figured it out. Once you said it was stereotypical, I figured out the pot of gold and everything, yeah. Took me a while. Well, I'm not one that's big into stereotypes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a leprechaun museum as well. Have any of you been to the leprechaun museum? Haven't myself. Oh, look at that. Good old Brixton. Let's go green. Let's go. Here it is, it's still red. Has to go green now. There we go. I'm not really kind of sure what's the point of this like metal ledge in the top right corner. I wish it was just a window sill. Just great the visibilities. It's a bit annoying if you ask me. Ah, these passengers always want to get off. The A1 motorway is the longest in Britain, stretching from London to Scotland. Oh wow. That is pretty long. I told Dublin had cool buses. Did you? I mean, they have the Enviro 500s, which are, I guess, they're pretty neat. Because, like, one of the only cities to have triaxles. Does London have any triaxles? Because I think it's only Dublin and Berlin are the only cities in Europe to have double-decker triaxles, but they'll be gone soon. Most of the fleet here is Gemini trees, though.
45.
Yeah, there's new ones released yesterday. Oh, are they in service? Oh, the new Enviro 400s in service now. Never been to Ireland before, but it's a nice country next to the UK. Yeah. Actually, that reminds me. If any of you heard about that land base you wanted to build between, where was it? They wanted to build it between Northern Ireland and I think it was. Can't remember what city it was in. Scotland. It would have cost like 17 billion. No, was it 17 billion or was it 68 billion? Something crazy.
Blenheim Gardens.
I'm trying to change the speed limiter on the C200. Is it km? No, that's not it. So 7km, what you need to do is you need to go into your, for the C200 you go into the main const file and there's a line there called speed gov. So you need to change the speed gov. I think the speed gov is set to 63 and 64. You just set it to whatever you want. So basically the way the speed gov is, the first point is where the speed limiter kicks in and the second point is where it ends. So if you put it like 103 to 104, basically means that at 103 kilometers an hour the speed limiter will kick in and the bus won't go faster than 104 kilometers an hour unless there's a gradient that gives it that extra bit of momentum. Many of you believe that we are the fourth richest country in the EU. I mean, we were the fastest growing economy in the EU, but that's probably changed.
Clapham Park.
Yes. Extra last route, yes, so this is the last route and then we're going to be doing a depot one back to Camberwell. Nice and short. Yes, exactly. We've been doing the 45 a lot lately actually, it seems to be fairly popular. So I think I might do the depot one via the 201 route, because if you just go straight down the 201 route, we'll end up at Tulse Hill and then we can do it that way.
Avenue, Brixton Prison.
When I first started playing Omsi, I mean, I've had Omsi once since 2012, but I have never really played it that much. I got Omsi 2 as well in 2013. But to be honest, like, before March when I revived the channel, I hadn't played Omsi 2 at all for like 2 years or a year. So yeah. What's the richest country in the EU? Is it Germany? I think it's probably Germany. Oh, you're getting a PC, so nice, nice. Do 12 in this as well. It'll have to be for another day. I was going to finish by 1:15, but I guess I'll push it a bit. A lot of people seem to like the 12. I find the 12 is a bit eh. Does the 12 get 400? No, the 12 is new route masters. I know that much. On ultra graphics. There's no ultra graphics in Omsi 2. Actually, some people use a graphics mod. I see Funny Love uses a graphics mod. Not sure which one he uses though. Oxford Circus to Medal Street. Yeah, I always drive the 12 towards Medal Street. Not a fan of the Oxford Circus terminus. Ultra graphics, all good look, yeah. Omsi 2 Ultra Crash. I crashed so bad you'll never be able to load Omsi 2 again. It will run very well properly, yeah. I'm sure it will. It'd be like the GTA mod where you have flying cars. Like, you just have cars driving and then blue sky. No, I'm gonna cheat and let the passengers off here, but I bet you they won't get off. They're a fussy bunch. Oh, these doors are very slow to open. Oh yeah, fussy.
45 to Clapham
I love the way from the
Park.
camera you can see the second door, but you can only see it from like the edge. First route I have driven with 68. Ah, the first route I drove was the tree. I know, very cliche. The NRM on the tree. Can't get more cliche than that. I think it was a 45 then. The only CPU. Yeah, GPU does make a difference. 68 is popular. Yeah, it is. It is my favorite route as well. 68 and X68. I think they're the best. I think it's because they avoid Brixton, so they run smoother. And it's also just a nice change of scenery. Because all the other routes have Brixton in, apart from the 2. No, yeah, apart from the 201 as well.
Homewood Road.
But an RTX 390, yeah. Good luck. There's people with RTX 390s that have issues. Like sometimes people with the high spec PCs have more issue running Omsi 2 than people with lower spec PCs. i9 core. Oh wow. Imagine, yeah. Nah, that's one red light too many.
Stretton Place.
I know the 3 off by heart now. I think I know most routes off by heart. It's only the 322 I don't know off by heart and the 201. Yeah, the 3 is actually a fairly handy route. It's not too difficult. I think it's one that doesn't get a lot of attention though. I think it's because it's in TSLP, but it's actually quite good. It's probably one of the better routes because it has Westminster and has a mix of housing estates as well. Aldwych has some nice views. Yes, it does. Actually, I did the AI train route. The video was meant to be released on Friday. I was gonna have to wait a bit. And it went from I went from Waterloo to Charing Cross Station, and obviously that is. And the views are great. You can see the buses crossing the bridge. It looks exactly like London. Oh, I missed a stop. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Omsi 2 does not care about GPU. My bad. Yeah, this is where the 137 goes down. Oh, we slightly overshot the bus stop. Are these doors opening? Yeah, they are.
to Clapham Park.
I'll put also a not in service on the blinds when you go back to the depot. For that extra bit of realism.
Atkins Road,
Actually, yeah, I need to add
New
these to the
Park
53.
Road.
The 53 has 400 MMCs, doesn't it? I know every route now except 322, yes, same. The 322 is the hardest one to remember because it's... I actually don't know the 432, to be honest. Are these passengers joking me? The last stop station, the next stop. Yeah, that's right, you're not getting on this bus. Long to walk. It's a beautiful sunny day. And then one of those gonna want an emergency fare. Shannon place 45, 57, 137, 417, and 137, plus Clapham Common only. Ah. So I'm guessing you know that from real life.
45 to
You know what? This is
Clapham
my
Park.
routine. Ah, nice, yeah. The schedule will change a bit up from February. The streams will probably be 3 times a week, 4 times a week maximum, something like that. Take them. Oh, actually, another P5 as well. Have you done the P5? I've done it a few times, so I've remembered it, yeah. But there, just about. Is Lewisham on the map? It is not at the moment, but there is a possibility we'll get added in the future. But Clapham Common should be in this map, to be honest. Yeah, he doesn't use cars. I don't have any good drivable car. I have like one. Actually, I have a video for drivable car somewhere, but it's like wasn't great. Need to find the link, but yeah, I have them in ETS too. But I think most people find them boring. Like, yeah, cars aren't that interesting to drive in a simulator. I actually have city car driving, funnily enough. I think Alex7 plays a lot. What's going on with the AI? I don't know. They'll be getting a scolding from me. It's always the taxi cabs in this add-on. Or the Priuses, yeah. The taxi cabs are the Priuses. What are you trying to hold us hostage till someone like gets on your taxi, pities you enough to get on the taxi to move? That's a new sales tactic. Peckham is possibly added. Yeah, Peckham and Houston are very likely because the object's already there, and Old Kent Road because the paving is already there. But apart from that, nothing. I don't know. Where's Bellingham? Because on the ICU it's only 171. It's Bellingham. I can't remember the name of the other place. Oh, they were all meant to get off.
Pointers Road, Kings Avenue.
Oh, look how messy our bus is. Arbitringham. So let's put up not in service. How do I put in not in service now? So cancel our timetable. Oh yeah, put this bus terminates here.
This bus terminates here. Please take all your belongings with you.
So we want not in service. No, not in service. Oh, I honestly don't know what's wrong with this ICU. There we go. You have to just spam it. Oh, I forgot to get a picture. Oh well. Too late. I want to go to London so bad. Have you not been to London before? Oh yeah, but you were born in actually, yeah. I mean, it's a shame how with this climate traveling isn't really possible, or at least it shouldn't be done. But yeah, it's close to Brixton. Oh yeah, because that's where the P5 goes. Yeah, it'd be nice to have the full. No, it's the 322, isn't it? It'd be nice to have the full 322. It's usually next to 355 goes that way. I haven't seen the 355 as AI. Hoping for Palmer Estate too. Not sure what that is. After going, no, it's PQI. We'll be finished the stream in the next 10 minutes anyway. Now we're heading back to the depot. Yeah, the full P5 would be nice. The P5 is like the bit that's there is very nice. Possible, maybe. Yeah, the P5 goes to where was it? Peckham Rye. I don't know if Dulwich will be in the game. I think Dulwich Library has a high chance. What's up with our passengers there? Oh, we're in the wrong lane. P5 goes past SW. Is that south? No, I don't know what that is. Don't know where that is. Dulwich was in the old version. Does anyone have screenshots of the old version? Like, what routes were meant to get added in the old version? How many routes was there in the old version? Like 20? Because I know there was the 171. There was the RV1. People talk about the old version having a lot more routes. How big was he planning to do it? Have any of you seen the new North London project? They plan to have like 20 routes, even bigger than Addon London. Oh, you left London when you were 4 months old. Ah, that's a shame, that's a shame. Ah, one day. Hackney, oof. The new library is looking good so far. Yeah, the Tower Transit seem to have the best libraries. So we're actually going to go straight ahead just for a change of scenery. And then we're going to go via Tool Hill to the garage. The 253 goes stop at Hackney. The entry was always meant to go to Anley in AWOL. I saw Old Hoffa and said Anley only. What do you mean? Where do you get the Old Hoffa from? Yeah, that's the thing. I think it'd be too long to add the 432 at the entry to Bromley. Those traffic lights there are a bit misleading. No worries, QI. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now. I saw 196 in the old Hof too. Oh, was the old Hof made public? That's strange. I didn't know there was an old Hof. Yeah, that's the thing. But I think London, was a bit too ambitious. Like they had more AI routes probably more routes anticipated than it could be handled. Yeah, I think the AI is broken here. But if the AI cars are going, I'm guessing it's safe. Then it'll stop the other cars from going. Bye QI. Thanks for stopping by. Love the way the PS just tries streaming. Ah, the TSLP half. Ah, that makes sense. But TSLP, like, was the old London built off TSLP? Because I know this Addon London has nothing to do with TSLP. Pedestrian crossing. That's a strange road. Look at that road. It ends there and then it goes, and then it ends at the other side. Oh no, there's a turn to the left. Let's go. Ah, not that, yeah, because who knows? The shame it got leaked. It'd be good just for the archives. I saw an old London Hof and put it on a B9TL. Ah, was that a custom made London Hof? Could have been a custom made one. Is there another map coming out? There is two being developed. There's one that's, I think it's the 285, and then there's another one that will be. Let me go straight. I think we can't. But and then there's going to be another one that will be. Oh, it's going to feature many routes, but that one, the scene is not ready yet, so we'll have to see if it actually gets developed. But if you're on the Discord, under the Omsi 2 news, it's the Facebook link. That's the one to the North London project. That has the information about all the routes that will get added if it gets made. We'll have Enfield, London Bridge, Finsbury Park. So it looks quite promising. Back to Camberwell, indeed, extra. Depot run, my favourite part. I don't know about you guys, but Depot run's my favourite part, funny enough. It's probably got the least to do with bus driving, but who doesn't like some good trash? I rather the dead run for it goes straight on instead of the till. Yeah, I guess it goes via Vixen, but I just kind of like to change it up a bit. Because there's too many traffic lights, so I'm not bothered. Okay, I'm gonna chance it here. I'm gonna chance it because there'll be time. There'll be time. There will be time. Let's see. Let's see if the cab will give us the courtesy, the benefit of the doubt. It did indeed. Legend. To be honest, we should have 196 from Elephant Castle to West Norwood or something like that. Yeah, they have the 468s there from Elephant Castle to, like, because you can do the 468 from Elephant Castle to West Norwood, but it's the same as the 68. Unless the 196 is a different route. I haven't seen it in AI either. It'd be nice to have the 363 from Crystal Palace to Elephant Castle too. That sounds good. I can make an East London map. Oh yeah, you said you want to work on an East London map with Essex, didn't you? If that road wasn't closed, it'd be handy. On Essex, ah yes. Does any route use that closed road in real life? Maybe the 201? I wonder. Actually, there's some new commands added into the night, but I completely forgot what they are. I think one of them was like to do with if the driving was bad. 4-5 from Addon Clapham Park straight to Brixton and follow 4-5-15. Straight to Brixton, then follow 4-15 to Tulse Hill. Ah, okay, yeah. I think I'm actually doing it. This is like a long way to do it, but yeah. I'm guessing that's the way it's scripted in AOL. Ah, well, this works, I guess. We'll follow the 68 route from here. Avoid Brixton, the low FPS zone. Oh. Slowly does it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was so close. Phew. Just about. Cheers, it's always good to know the actual dead run routes, yeah. I'm guessing most dead runs are done from one end, so like I'm guessing most dead runs for the 45 are done from Elephant and Castle, probably. I don't have a PC to make a map. How about you getting one soon, aren't you? I am an AOL guy. I crashed into a police car, they forged MMC and they arrested me. Come pay my... Yeah, I have to bail you out. No way, I'll come bail you out with the 400 MMC. I'll just speed by the police station. Won't be sus whatsoever. Welcome back, Omsi to Explore. Welcome back. How'd your stream go? Hello, Nini. Hello, Nini. How are you? Yeah, so this is the last one now. Speeding to the depot. We'll be done in the next 10 minutes. Ooh, what these? Yeah, these cars. That's one thing I don't like about the AI. It kind of just suddenly stops. Yeah, I think this bus needs a more powerful retarder. Yeah, damaging government property, damaging the bus and the police car. Double trouble. Overtaking's allowed on this road because it's not a continuous white line, so... And there's no signs to say that's forbidden. But we need to speed up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Full throttle. Will we make it before the solid island? Let's see. Dun dun. Oh, and the speed bump. Okay. Luckily there's no passenger in the bus, so I can destroy this thing. That's okay, I guess, but I have one question. I end my stream and it still says I'm live. But yeah, Streamlabs and generally with Streamlabs and YouTube it doesn't co-align, but once you end the stream on Streamlabs, I guess you're using Streamlabs or on OBS. Once you click end stream, the stream's ended. Sometimes YouTube's a bit delayed. But yeah, as long as you end the stream on Streamlabs or OBS, you won't be live anymore. Ah, this bus has got 204,167 miles on the clock. So like 3,400 kilometers, something like that. And now vehicle on hill, Vixen will be too long. Hopefully they kind of repeat the buildings there. Actually, remember this building from TSLP? Looks familiar. Yeah, so it should be grand then. Ooh, look at that artwork. Very interesting. This red light has to hurry up, come on. But yeah, overall, this new 400 MMC update is quite good. Looking forward to new bug fixes. It'll probably be even smoother. I wonder if they're going to fix the anomaly thing. Because I'm guessing to fix that, I'm not sure if they have to change the whole scripts again. But this is using custom scripts, so this uses completely different scripts to Addon London, which makes sense because it uses three different machines to set up the route, which makes sense. So luckily we won't have too many traffic lights from here on. With a lot of speed bumps. 68 and 468 following each other, eh? But I think the 468 is one of the longest routes, and it's 19 miles, which is about 5 kilometers. 50 kilometers an hour is definitely the speed you should be taking a speed bump at, lol. It's kind of funny because I don't really feel like you're going through the speed bump too fast when you're going in Omsi 2 at this speed. Are you driving in Gainsborough tomorrow? Yes, I am, Jerry. Unless, yeah, most likely in Gainsborough, yes. And then Friday, there will be no stream. And then Saturday will be Smart unless this light comes out. But yeah, that kind of thing. But yeah, we're in Gainsborough tomorrow. Because I know some people are getting tired of London, which is fair enough. Will this light turn green? I need the green light. Let's go. I'm getting the bus at the end of the month. I'm so excited. Oh, nice, nice, yeah. It's quite a nice bus. I recommend people wait. For people who are planning to buy it, I recommend waiting for it to go on sale because it usually goes on sale for like 25 to 30% off. One thing I noticed is that this bus uses up a lot of RAM because as you can see, we're starting to run into memory issues. So this is a bit of an issue. So this is definitely not a bus you can use for very long. So hopefully they'll fix something. I think it's due to the DDS textures. But as you can see, Omsi has only been open for an hour and already we're getting white textures and I have the 4GB patch applied. So yeah, it's quite heavy. So I definitely don't think it could be used as AI. Don't tell me Omsi 2 is frozen again. I guess I'll play Omsi 2 on Friday then. You can multitask, you can play and watch the stream both times, eh? Yeah, okay, so I think this bus needs more optimization. That's a shame. Well, at least the stream's providing entertainment, yeah, so I'm gonna say this has crashed again. So I think the issue here is that even though with the 4GB patch, since the 400 MMC uses a lot of RAM, it causes Omsi 2 to run out of memory. So hopefully this will be patched, but yeah, by the looks of it, this will be a bus I'll have, if I use on stream, I'll have to use towards the end of the stream. They want you to play other maps, but when you play other maps, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like I know people saying play other maps, and then when I was on Scuntop, I was like, can we go in London? I was like, okay. Yeah, so I'll give this another minute, but I think this has crashed. But look, Camberwell's only up the road. I guess we'll just end it there. But yeah, I think I don't know about you guys. Let me know how long you've been able to drive this without crashing. But I don't know what the issue here is. I'll have to check the log file. But I think it's just the DDS textures. But yeah, okay, it looks like this has crashed, so yeah, that's a bit of an abrupt ending. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Okay, 7Kid, hello, welcome to the stream. There will be a patch for the 400 MMC tomorrow, apparently. Hopefully that will fix some of the DDS issues. But I think ultimately this bus is quite intensive on the memory, and the map's quite intensive on the memory, so they don't really go together very well, unfortunately. You see that 400 MMC that 69 uses? Yes, that's the one that 69 uses. Apologies about this though, but yeah, it's just Omsi 2 for you. Is electric or hydrogen? It said on the thing it's hybrid, but I don't know if that's accurate. Is one E400 MMC a mod or included with the bus? The E400 MMC is part of the bus packet, the 400 MMC packet. But yeah, bye for now. Maybe be driven in for too long. Yeah, we're only on for 1 hour. I think it's because the map and the bus use a lot of memory. So yeah, the bus is not optimized very well, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. All the regulars, Brendan, London MMC, Mr. Polish Banana, Extra, Senecam. Yeah, next stream will be tomorrow, Gainsborough. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Bye for now. Until next time.